This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
I work really hard, but I don't make a whole lot of money. And now, my hours are being cut back at work. I've gotten so far behind on my bills, I feel like I'll never get caught up.
We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode.
We're not going to judge you.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free.
859-CALL-US.
In Lexington and now in London.
I'm on a fixed income. Credit cards help me balance the money that's coming in and what I need to live on. I've thought about bankruptcy, but how am I supposed to pay for it?
Sometimes the people that need help the most are the very people who can least afford it.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free. In Lexington and now in London.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Over 30,000 Kentuckians are saving time and money by doing their banking online with Whitaker Electronic Banking.
341,000 transactions were made on the go last year using the Whitaker Bank mobile app.
Over 340,000 text alerts were sent last year with Whitaker Bank Text Banking.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
Some things never change. Like the sound of pads crushing against the equipment, the feel of cleats on fresh-cut grass, or the deep rest from a full practice. Another thing that never changes, the feeling of relief when the whistle blows for break. And the savory snack to go along with it. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingua moment.
I work.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome here to Joseph K. Ford Stadium on the campus of Lexington Catholic as the Knights host the Pulaski Southwestern Warriors here tonight. Pulaski Southwestern, coach, they come in 8-1, Lexington Catholic 6-3 record, and we're expecting a really good football game here tonight.
We really are. I'm very excited about this game. Last game of the season, we've had a lot of good football games this season. We've seen a lot of good athletes, and today is no exception. We're going to see two good football teams play.
Drew Sawyers is the quarterback for Southwestern. He's the straw that stirs the drink. 937 yards rushing, 800 passing. He's combined for 17 touchdowns. He's rushed for 10 of those touchdowns, Coach. He's got Chase Doan, who also has 9 touchdowns back there, and Dylan Bland, who has 6 touchdowns. So this is a pretty balanced football team, and J.P. Vaught is a really good receiver out there for them. He has 27 catches, almost 500 yards, and 4 touchdowns.
I see a lot of quickness out there. I was watching Dylan Bland run a little bit. I kind of focused on him running from that tailback spot, and he's quick as a cat out there.
We'll talk about Lexington Catholic, but we want to tell you that the tonight's game is brought to you by Mingua Beef Jerky, UPS, the Kentucky Loop, sponsor of our replays, Bob Roberts Insurance, a halftime report coming up from Roberts Insurance, Sutherland Chevrolet, Lexington Diagnostic and Open MRI, Bluegrass Orthopedics, Rafferty's, where the special is you, Double Dogs, and Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky. Also, Kentucky Scoreboard Show, 10 to midnight. That's going to be, of course, with Rick Shaw. That's on Thursday. They had it on Thursday night last night. Crown Trophy and the Scholastic Ball Report is going to be on Sunday coming up this week on the CW, Coach.
Well, I'll tell you what, I DVR'd it last week and watched your interview with Dondale, what's his name? Wandale Robinson. And I'll tell you what, very impressive young man. Okay, we got to do a little housework here, Gary.
Yeah, we got some tents going up here that's going to block our eye of sight here to the field unless they can get them down a little bit. But we will be back here on the commercial breaks after these commercials, and we will tell you that it's Pulaski County and Lexington Catholic here tonight at Lexington Catholic Joseph Ford Stadium.
He told
Welcome back to the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week. Pulaski Southwestern, they will start this lineup tonight, Coach. Tyler Downey will be the center, 5'10", 250 senior. Skylar Purdue at right guard, 250-pound junior. Chandler Truitt will be the left guard, 6'1", 220 junior. Left tackle will be Josh Williams, 6'1", 220. Mason Heath is the right tackle, 6'1", 250. The tight end is Christian Bach. He's 6'3", 220 and a senior, coach, and he's a good-looking athlete.
I'll tell you what, he really is. There's several very good-looking athletes out there.
And the backfield, the skill people, if you will, for the Southwestern Warriors. Drew Sawyers is your quarterback. He's not very big, Coach. He's one of the smaller quarterbacks we've seen this year. All these guys have been huge, 6'2", 6'3", and then, of course, 6'8" over Douglas. Drew Sawyers, he's 5'9", 170 pounds, and a senior, but his stats are very impressive. 937 yards rushing on 10 touchdowns and 808 yards passing with 7 TD passes. So
that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, pretty impressive.
Really is very impressive.
J.P. Vaught is a wide out, 6'1" senior. You got Xavier Streeter as a wide receiver, 3 catches this year, 170-pound junior. The backfield will look like this. It will be Chase Doan, a 5'9" freshman, coach. He's rushed for 603 yards and 9 touchdowns. And then you got Dylan Bland, the sophomore, 5'9", 170. He's rushed for 423 yards. But, of course, Doan coming off a 166-yard performance last week against Pulaski County and 2 touchdowns.
In a really rival game, too. That was a tight one.
We got some changes for Lexington Catholic tonight on their offense, especially. It's senior night, so this is going to be their starters. At the center will be Mark Rumpke, a 6'2", 270 senior. He will start at center. And then the left tackle will be Sammy Vaughn, 6'7", 280 senior. And the other starters, Quentin Duffy making his start tonight. Quentin, a 6', 240-pound freshman along the offensive line. Jonathan Lynch will start too on the offensive line along with Joseph Osborne. But Quentin Duffy, of course, young man who's getting a start tonight and want to give his family a shout out. And I know I believe it's Kim Duffy is his mother. She works at the Benson Law Office, and we want to give her a shout out tonight.
Yeah, that's we talked to several. I did at least.
Cynthia Duffy.
Yeah,
Cynthia Duffy.
Right.
Yeah, Cynthia's the Quentin Duffy's mom. She's a paralegal, and want to give her a shout out tonight here on the show. And it's going to be Lexington Catholic, and they will battle tonight with Southwestern. And they will start, of course, Bo Allen will start at quarterback, even though he's not a senior, coach. He's a junior. 6'2". The seniors was Nathan Schnurr. He is a senior. You love Nathan Schnurr.
I love Nathan Schnurr. He's the tough guy. He's the guy they're going to go to in those post patterns and down the sideline when they really need the yardage.
Tommy Knopp is a senior. He will start as a wide out. Keith Brinkman is a senior, will start in the backfield. We mentioned Nathan Schnurr. Luke Powell will start in the backfield for the Knights of Lexington Catholic, and Philip Gow will start as well. A senior will start as a wide receiver. So we got some changes in the lineup for the Lexington Catholic Knights because it's senior night and they're honoring their senior. And, Coach, these are guys who put in 4 tough years here at Lexington Catholic.
Right, and just as a little preview, Gary, the UFO that I'm going to do at halftime for Lexington Catholic is the parents of the seniors. It's the group of parents for all those seniors.
Yeah, these parents did a great job, getting them to practice, getting them after practice, all the two-a-days they had in the summer and everything leading to this point. And these are 2 good football teams coming in tonight. Lexington Catholic ranked in the top 10 in 3A, and, of course, Pulaski Southwestern, they've been ranked in the top as high as number 5 in 5A up there with the big boys, Covington Catholic. And those teams, they did get a loss last week against Pulaski County.
Yeah, and that's a rival game beyond all rival games from what I hear.
And the captains are meeting at the midfield stripe and discussing the coin toss and the situation here. And, Coach, you've got the officials in tonight's game as well, and we'll get to those guys and give you their names. Coach has got them for you. And this is the PrepSpin Mingua Beef Jerky Game of the Week. William Warfield, our producer, and Big Joe is our cameraman, and we're at Lexington Catholic. Here come the Southwestern Warriors out on the field in those white uniforms with the orange helmets and navy numerals. And here comes the Southwestern Warriors, 8-1 on the season, only lost to Pulaski County. Coach, you've got the officials.
Right, the officials. The referee tonight is Joe Steffen. He's been here before. He's a very good head official. The umpire is Eric Hambleback. The head linesman is Chad Young, the line judge, Andre Williams, and the back judge, Danny Brown. So they're going with 5 officials tonight. We've done some games this year where they went 7 officials, Gary.
You're exactly right. And Pulaski Southwestern will receive the football as Lexington Catholic won the toss, deferred to the second half. So for Lexington Catholic, Justin Tackett up front, big 220-pounder, Sammy Vaughn at nose, and you got A.J. King, 6'3", 240, senior. Of course, A.J. King is really kind of coming into his own, Coach. And you got Chandler Cotto, Clay Callahan, number 2 tackler. He's coming off a 12-tackle performance against Garrett County, Coach.
That's amazing. 12 tackles in a game. We've seen a couple this year, 14 tackles, 12 tackles. Really good defensive players.
Brendan Emnett will be the Mike linebacker, 6'2", 210 senior. I think this kid can play some college football, don't you, Coach?
I do too, and we focus on him a lot. He covers the field real well. Really good going sideline to sideline, making those tackles.
Phil Arumba will be a will linebacker. In the secondary, Nathan Schnurr, the senior corner. Henry Holthouse, the safety, will be a senior back there, 6'2". Jackson Klein, a senior, will be the strong safety, and Luke Powell, the other senior, will be back there as well for the Knights defense. And we're just about set for football, and the smoke is rolling here, Coach, and we're set for Lexington Catholic as they will take on Pulaski Southwestern. Everybody's clearing the field here. They had a lot of band performances going on. So
yeah, senior night, they want to honor different people too, so. All right, buddy, here we go. This is going to be a good one.
Dropping back deep will be Sawyers, the quarterback. Let's see who else is dropping back there deep with him as well to receive this Trey Woody kick here from Lexington Catholic. We got Sawyers to the far side and waiting for that young man. That's going to be Vaught, J.P. Vaught. He made that Kentucky All-Star team. He's going to play Tennessee in January, and he's an outstanding player for Southwestern.
Yeah, really quick, 165 pounds, and he can fly.
And he's got it at the 15. He's up to the 20, and he's going to dance to the 25 and come back to the near and hemmed in at the 22-yard line. And he's brought down there by Dylan Bracken.
Dylan Bracken got down the field real quick and just zeroed in on him. Looked like a rodeo guy trying to turn the cow one way or another. Made the tackle. Nice job.
So Drew Sawyers will trigger the offense with Doan and Dylan Bland. They will both be back there. J.P. Vaught will split out to the far side. He doesn't even come into the huddle, Coach.
No, he's just out there. He's a wide out.
He knows the play.
He knows what they're going to do. They probably got a series of plays that they already called.
And the tight end to the left side is going to be Cody Harmon. He's a big fella.
Big guy.
And you got in motion, and it's picked up by Sawyers, and he is going to be sacked back at the 16-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like the ball was dropped. It was fumbled a little bit by the quarterback, maybe mishandled. He picked it up, started to the right, came back to the left. Too much traffic.
You know, it was on top of him. Arumba was back there, Coach.
Yeah, now he's been a tough guy, too. Arumba's been a really tough guy tackling from that linebacker position.
Let's see what the Pulaski Southwestern Warriors have for us here as Streeter is in the backfield with Parsons, the junior wideout. And the quarterback, Sawyers, back to pass. And he's being flushed out of the pocket by Vaughn. Throws it upfield, caught up at the 20, and he's coming to the near side and tripped up at the 25-yard line is Christian Back.
Yeah, Christian did a nice job of catching that ball, and the momentum of the ball itself, he was going toward it, and he carried him back about 5 yards, so he lost some yardage on that, but it was a really nice throw and catch.
Yeah, he picked up about 8 or 9 yards. He got the yardage they lost on the sack back as well, Coach.
Yeah, and Sawyers can throw that ball. That was an arrow, man.
3rd down and 6 for Pulaski Southwestern. And motion to the near side by Vaught. There's a flag down.
Tight end moved.
Yep, tight end moved on was that the left side or right side?
Yeah, left side 44.
So we talked about that. That's Cody Harmon.
Yeah, big guy, big guy.
Cody Harmon is lining up as a tight end.
6 foot 215, Gary.
Yep, and you got Christian Back on the other side. So that brings up 3rd and 11 now for – does that change your play, Coach?
Yeah, it sure does. It changes the play. They're not known for a passing team, but I think Sawyers can scramble and he can get a run if he can get an open area. Lexington Catholic's playing that cover, just
Sawyer.
cover 3.
Rolling to the right. Sawyer cuts it back up, lets it fly, and it's caught up near the 29-yard line and hauled down there, and it's called on the far side of the field. And making the catch over there was Parsons, Mason Parsons.
Yeah, but that didn't get the first down, so it's fourth down. I'll tell you who he reminds me of. Sawyer's illegal receiver downfield, too much scrambling, get that guy loose. They going to take that penalty or not?
If they decline, it's going to be fourth down.
Right, they would probably, in this kind of weather, they decline it.
They declined it?
Yeah, they did, I'm sure.
Nigel Smith.
Fourth down. Sawyer's reminds me of Lucas Witt. I coached over at Lexington Christian Academy. He's going to run around like crazy, but he still can throw the ball on the run really well.
So dropping back is going to be Trenton Neuer, and he's to the near side, and Schnurr's to the far side. Punt is coming, and it's going to be a good punt. Schnurr takes it at the 42. He's to the 45. Schnurr to midfield stripe, getting a block at the 40, 35 to the 30, and pulled down. Finally, I'm looking back. There are no flags.
No flags, Gary.
And he is pulled down at the 22-yard line. Good return by Schnurr. We set the offense for you for the Knights, a defense for Pulaski Southwestern. Cody Harmon, the defensive end. Luke Gregory will be a tackle. Josh Williams up front. Dylan Bland, Rowan Pennington. You got Kenny Robinson, Christian back at the linebackers. Devin Strunk, Xavier Streeter, Drew Sawyers, J.P. Vaught will be the defensive secondary. Let's see on this first play at the 22. Catholic starts in great field position. And here's a give to Brinkman. Left side, Brinkman down to the 18, picks up about 3.
Yeah, Brinkman has become one of their go-to runner in the last few games.
Williams helped out on that play.
I like the fact that some of these seniors are out there, Gary.
That's good, isn't it, Coach?
Yeah, I really like it. It's quite an honor. They've worked hard for all these years. Some of them are starters anyway, and some are just new players. I like it. Spread the field again. They got trips over on this side again.
Bo Allen back to pass, fires over to the near side and run out of bounds, and the catch was made over there by Phillip Goh. Phillip Goh made the catch, the senior receiver.
Yep, nice kid, nice size, 160 pounds, 5'9". He has really good receiver skills.
Third down and 4 for the Knights at the 15-yard line. Near hash mark, and they're all looking at their wristbands, Coach.
Got that wide trips over there, single coverage on this side. The safeties move past the hash mark, so it might be a good idea to feed it back this way, but we'll see.
Neuer is split out to single guy to the near side. They give into the line, hit, and Brinkman's going to be dropped, and that's a good defensive play turned in by Pennington, the middle linebacker.
Yeah, Pennington shot through there. Rowan Pennington. He diagnosed the play and shot through to make the tackle.
So fourth down, and Woody will tee it up at the 23. It's going to be about a 33-yard field goal here for the Knights. 8:49 in the first, and they're trying to score first here on the board, Coach.
Rainy day, you never gonna know what's going to happen to that ball in a weather like this.
Powell will hold.
Splitting out. They still can kick it from here, but they can cover too.
Yep.
Or throw.
From the 23, be a 33-yarder by Woody. Powell waiting for the snap. Good snap. And the kick is up, and it is going to be a beauty.
Nice.
3-0. The Knights go on top on a Trey Woody 33-yard field goal. 8:24 to go in the first. We'll be back on the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week. 3-0. Lexington Catholic on top.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Whitaker Bank supports 496 Kentucky schools.
Over 282,000 students benefit from Whitaker Bank's Kentucky education initiatives.
Whitaker Bank has contributed almost $441,000 to education programs for the advancement of Kentucky's youth.
We share your passion, Kentucky.
Love the bank that loves you back.
Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
Woody set to kick off, and it comes to the near side. Vaught will pick it up at the 20. Vaught trying to cut it up to the 25. Here's a flag down. Takes off at the 30. He's off to the 40, to the 50, and run out of bounds at the 45. Remember, there is a penalty marker down back at the 27.
Yeah, the penalty flag was thrown back there where a holding or a block in the back would be. Pretty good. Trey Woody ran him out of bounds here.
Kentucky Orthodontics and Invisaligns, Dr. Durbin, Morris, Dr. Garner, $1,500 off. Right now, if you mention PrepSpin, you get $1,500 off at Kentucky Orthodontics and Invisalign.
Mention PrepSpin and get that deal. I know there's a lot of young people out here that would love to get those braces.
So the penalty moves it back to the 20-yard line. Southwestern will have it from there. Drew Sawyers and trying to get his offense on the track. He made a couple nice passes on that first drive, Coach.
He did, but, a bad snap or a fumbled snap and a couple things set him behind.
Here's a give to Bland, 25. Bland to the 30. He's at the 40, up to the 43-yard line.
Little misdirection in there, confused Lexington Catholic a little bit. Linebackers lost sight of the running back. That was a nice play.
Bland with a 22-yard pickup and finally stopped by Holthouse, the safety back there, as Henry Holthouse got him.
It's quick. Bland is quick.
22-yard pickup by Dylan Bland, the sophomore. He's in the backfield with Sawyers. Sawyers gives to Bland again, right side. Bland running room to the midfield stripe. Down to the 45. He got 13 out of that, Coach. So 35 yards in his last 2 carries by Dylan Bland.
Yeah, Lexington Catholic needs to seal up those off-tackle plays. Those tackles need to fill those gaps. Those linebackers get up in there. We'll have to follow this and see what's going on here.
First down at the 46-yard line.
Same formation, probably same play this way.
Run it till they stop you, right, Coach?
Right.
And this time they give it now to Doan, and Doan is knocked down in the backfield. Sammy Vaughn back there, and also getting in on the play there for Catholic was Joseph Osborne.
Yeah, Vaughn did a good job on that play. They actually ran a trap. They pulled the backside guard, and as the guard came over, Vaughn had collapsed down to get in that hole, so that guard had no way to block him out of there.
Second down, here's Bland to the 45 and finally stopped at the 43-yard line. Picks up about 4. It'll be third down and long for Southwestern. They'll need about 8 yards for a first down.
Yeah,
and the rain starting to come down a little bit more here.
Yeah, you can see it in the lights up there. This is a big play here, 3rd and 8. They've been really good at those off-tackle plays. The last couple times they tried to run the trap and then the outside on the other side, it didn't work.
Sawyers.
There it is again.
Looking to pass.
Waggle.
He steps up and throws it, and it's incomplete. Had he caught it, it would have been a first down, but it was dropped, and it was dropped by Mason Parsons. If he would have made the catch, he had the first down.
Yeah, he jumped up in the air. Actually, the quarterback jumped up to throw it too. A little jump pass. The receiver looked like he had his hands on the ball. But, we'll give him a little bit of break here, Gary. You just said it. It's raining. The wind's blowing the rain now sideways, so.
Back deep is Schnur to return here. And this punt from J.P. Vaught from Southwestern. And Vaught will punt from the 45-yard line. J.P., of course, low snap. And he runs to the right, gets a punt off, and it drives Schnur back at the 10. Comes to the near side, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, and then hemmed in at about the 15-yard line.
A little rugby action that time, little rugby punt. He started running to the right, thought maybe he could get the first down, but when he realized that they had him pinned there, he punted the football and did a really good job of punting the ball.
Quentin Duffy, the son, of course, of Cynthia Duffy, has done a good job tonight as a freshman starting on that offensive line. I've been watching him, Coach, number 79.
Big number 79, good job.
Right guard, there is a penalty marker down, and it's going to be against the Knights. This will move them back.
Half the distance, but what did you get a call?
Holding against the Knights. 6:21 to go here in the first quarter of action coming up at halftime. The Roberts Insurance Halftime Report, and Coach Meehan will have, of course, his UFOs, and also will have you make the call.
Yeah, we're going to talk a little bit today about some specific rules that we don't hear about.
So Bo Allen will work now back at the 10-yard line. Bo Allen high snap gives to Brinkman. He's got some room up to the 20, and Brinkman up to the 25-yard line. That's a pickup of about 15 yards for Keith Brinkman.
Got him out of the shadow of the goal line, goal post, Gary. That's a heck of a job. Good job. Good play call. Made a nice cutback that time. Brinkman's become their go-to runner, like I said.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Brinkman running with some abandon that time, wasn't he?
Yep. Now, the empty backfield now, they're in empty. They're going to throw the football.
Twins
here.
to both sides for Bo Allen.
Let's say motion.
The junior quarterback. Back in the pocket. Here comes pressure.
Screen.
Steps up, though. He's got Snur to the 25 and is to the 30 and swung it around and tackled right there by the Pulaski Southwestern. And let's see who got him. That was Sawyers who got him.
Sawyers played that really well. That actually looked like it was going to go a lot further than it did.
Yeah.
They ran that middle screen look. They suckered the defensive line all the way in, but Sawyer, he didn't get fooled at all.
Second down at about 2 at the 33-yard line. Not quite to 35. Bo Allen changing the play now with triple receivers to the near side. That's the open side of the field, and a single receiver to the left side, the closed side. And here's the snap. Bo Allen pump fakes, steps up and runs. He's got the first down and more to the 38-yard line where he spun around right there and tackled. And coming up to get him, it looked like 36 got him, Coach.
Yeah, and that was good ball security there. 36, Jimmy Purdue. Yeah, came out and got him. But good ball security by Bo Allen that time. He was spun around and he held on to the football. The reason Lexington Catholic changed the play was they were in a cover 3, and when Bo Allen called for the ball, they moved back to a cover 2, which allowed really should have been a running play against that defense by the looks of it.
Powell goes in motion. Here's a pass over to the far side, the 45, and he's off to the races. And he's going to the 30, the 20, and he's all the way down to the 10, the 5, touchdown, and that's Trenton Neuer.
Trenton Neuer caught that ball on the sideline and just got everything he could out of it.
Trenton Neuer.
Lexington Catholic's got these skilled players on the outside, Gary. Neuer and Snur and those guys, and they get the ball to them. They can run with the football.
Wow. Neuer took off, didn't he?
Yeah, and I'm sure that William would be showing that again, and you could see where he got the ball on the sideline and just flat took off down
as fast
the field.
I thought it was Tommy Knopp as fast as he was moving because Knopp wears 12. But he was that was number 2, Trenton Neuer. And we'll check the yardage on that for you after this kick here by Trey Woody. Out of the hold of Powell, and this would make it 10-0 Catholic. Waiting for the snap. Good snap to Powell. Kick is up, and it is good. So Lexington Catholic strikes on a long pass play as they go 62 yards to Trenton Neuer. He takes it the distance, and they are up 10-0 with 4:38 to go here. And, Coach, you got some numbers for us.
Yeah, Trenton Neuer, like I said, that catch was 62 yards and a touchdown. Snur's got 1 for 8, and Philip Go has 1 for 3. Keith Brinkman rushing 21 yards, Bo Allen 5 yards, so a total of 25. But the guy they got to stop is Dylan Bland. Dylan Bland, 3 carries, 38 yards, and he looks like he could go further.
Oh, yeah, he looks like he could take it to the house almost every time at least twice when he's carried it, Coach. He looked really good. So it's 10-0. The Knights on top here with 4:38 to go in the first quarter of action from Joseph K. Fort Stadium here at Lexington Catholic. William Warfield, our producer, and Joe Allen, the videographer, with Coach Mike Meehan, as always, Gary Ball here on the Mingua Beef Jerky Game of the Week, Coach.
I love it. Thanks to Mingua Beef Jerky, all our sponsors, for picking up these. This is the last regular season game,
I know,
Gary.
The playoffs,
it went so fast.
Playoffs start next week, Coach.
Yeah, I love it. These last games can be real monsters, too. There's some really good games in the area.
The second round, conceivably, the second round of the playoffs could be Douglas and Scott County at Douglas.
Right up back again.
Right back over Douglas where they won 28-10 earlier this year. 4:38, 10-0 Catholic on a Neuer 62-yard pass from Bo Allen. It bounces now to Vaught. Vaught picks it up to 20, and Vaught is going to be run out of bounds. And good hustle down there by the Knights, and I believe that was Schnurr.
Yeah, with Schnurr again going downfield. He does everything. Schnurr's like the $6 million man. He's all over the place.
Is he bionic, Coach?
He could be bionic. I know that. He has no fear. I'll give you that.
First down. It's going to be at the 23-yard line. The rain is still coming down here at Joseph K. Ford Stadium. 4 minutes and 32 seconds in the first quarter. Lexington Catholic leads 10-0, but Pulaski Southwestern, a very good 8-1 football team, Coach.
Very good.
Sawyer back to pass. Sets up a bubble. It's picked off, and that's Emnett, and he's going to take it to the house.
Emnett was all over that, all over. Watch how he reads that receiver. He reads him and just sits in his hip pocket, ready to jump on the ball.
Jumped right inside there.
Yeah.
Sawyer. He read Sawyer's eyes. Sets up a bubble. It's picked up. And he went up. And that's Emnett, and he's going to take it to the house.
So, yeah, that was Emnett really nice to play. I think Sawyer made a little mistake. Yeah.
So Brennan Emnett, the 6'2 senior. I keep talking about this kid, and maybe that pick six right there will open some eyes, Coach, because he's got good size and he's got good instincts. And they go for two-point conversion, and it's good to Trenton Neuer. So the two-point conversion is good, and it's 18-0. Knights on top, 4:25 to go in the first quarter here from Joseph K. Ford Stadium. We'll be back after this timeout. Welcome back with Coach Mike Meehan, William Orfield, Gary Ball, Mingua Beef Jerky Game of the Week, and Lexington Catholic on a Brennan Emnett, 18-yard pickoff. It's 18-0, and he drives that one back, and that'll be a touchback.
Nice pick six by Emnett. He just, like I said, he read the receiver, sat in his hip pocket. It's been pointed out to me, Gary, that this little explosion here, 18-0 by Lexington Catholic, part of that might result from a little, shall we say, before the game, a little disrespect shown by Southwestern when they ran through the tunnel that Lexington Catholic fans formed for their team. And those things come back and haunt you a little bit. So maybe that's part of the explosion. That and really good athletic talent.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Sawyers gives now to Bland,
he's
and
quick.
Bland run up to the 31-yard line. He got the first down, and he's tackled by Holthouse.
He's going to be a handful all night. He's got that quick side-to-side move, a little jump cut, pop through the line. He just put a move on a linebacker and made good yardage.
He's a sophomore, Coach.
I like that kid.
Doan is a freshman, number 3. So they got the back split from Drew Sawyers, who gets a low snap. And he gives to Bland again, and this time maybe a couple, where he's knocked back there, and coming in there to get him was Callahan.
Callahan's playing a good game. Now, see, Southwestern is running 2 wideouts on each side, and then they put basically what we call a full house backfield with the quarterback and 2 backs on either side. The reason they do that is because it moves the outside linebackers out a little bit. It takes away their off-tackle power.
Streeter's to the bottom. They get it out to him, and he drops it.
Oh, nice throw. See, that's one thing I like about Sawyer. He's throwing the ball before the guy makes his cut, Gary.
Yeah.
You don't see that very often in high school.
Yeah, they're just dropping the ball.
They're dropping the football. You got to catch it. That's what you paid for.
It's still raining as I look up at the lights, but it's not raining near as hard as it was at the beginning of the game.
I think it'll be off and on all game probably. See this double wide set on each side. Now they only have 1 back in the backfield. Watch it. Something different here.
Bland to the bottom. And Sawyer airs it out, and he's got him in over the middle, and he holds on to it down to the 43-yard line. And the catch was made by Xavier Streeter, and he's got a first down to the 43. That's a pickup of about 20 yards.
Nice route by Streeter, and again, a a rocket thrown in there by Sawyer.
Streeter pulled that one in. He kind of was bobbling a little bit, but it's a good thing there wasn't a defender nearby.
But it's good to go back to him. He dropped the one before, and they go right back to him.
Streeter out to the bottom, Twins to the top, and they give the Bland, and he's going to drive down to the 38-yard line, pick up about 6.
That's maybe a good run, too.
So good run by Dylan Bland, 165-pound sophomore. And he picks up about, let's give him, 6 on that, so it'll be 2nd and 4.
A lot of that, Gary, was Tyler Downey, the center, I believe it is. 5'8", 250 pounds. He cleared that out.
Here's a give to Doan, and he's down close to the 34. That's about a yard short of the first down, though, as Chase Doan got the freshman. Got good yardage, but he's about a yard shy of the first down.
Yeah, Doan looks like he's the power back here. He planted that outside foot and turned it right upfield. He was going for the first down. He just didn't quite get there.
Pulaski Southwestern, they need a score here. They're down 18-0. They can score here and get back in the game, but they got 3rd and about a yard. And the quarterback keeps it. Sawyer up the middle, and he's got the first down to the 30-yard line on the direct snap to quarterback Drew Sawyers. And he got the first down.
Yeah, running from that shotgun. He has a 5-yard head start. He just made one little dart move to the right as he approached the line of scrimmage and got the first down.
First down and 10 at the 30-yard line for Southwestern. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Sawyers gives now to Doan. Left side, he gets and he's going to be hit at the 27. And he's hit hard there by Brennan Emnett. And also it was Clay Callahan over there.
Clay Callahan and Emnett, you'll hear their names a lot, making a whole lot of tackles. They're trying a little misdirection too. So what I've seen so far, they can run power. They have a good trap play, trap outside, trap inside. And Sawyer certainly can throw the football.
2nd down, the only back is Doan. He's to the left. Sawyers with Twins to both sides. And he is going to give it back around to J.P. Vaught. Vaught down to the 25-yard line. Let's see where they mark him, maybe the 24. And they mark it at about the 25. So it'll be 3rd down. No, they give him inside the 25.
Yeah, just inside, yeah.
So 3rd down and about 4 for Southwestern.
Right, that was tried a little reverse that time. The corner for Lexington Catholic came up and pinned him to the sideline. So the 12th man, the sideline, made that tackle.
Bland to the left, Doan to the right. Sawyers takes a snap, rolling to the right. Sawyers in trouble. He's being pressured. Sawyer steps up. He throws it to an open receiver, and there's going to be a flag. That's going to be interference down at the 5-yard line as Streeter was interfered with.
I know, and Sawyer could have run for the first down that time. He took a shot at the end zone, but he could have run for the first down.
He saw his receiver Streeter down there, and
he was open, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was open, so he threw it deep downfield, and there's a penalty marker down. It's pass interference.
Yeah, a little too early on the hit. He climbed his back just before the ball got there.
So that'll be a first down for Pulaski Southwestern. Waiting for the
come on, ref.
Official.
Come on, Joe. Not you, Joe. Joe Steffen. He's the official. Played at UK. Played football at UK. Good man. Good official.
Marks it all the way down to the 13-yard line.
That's a break, isn't it?
First down for Pulaski Southwestern out of Somerset, Kentucky. You got Pulaski County there. You got the Somerset Briar Jumpers there. And quarterback Sawyers keeps it and down to about the 10-yard line.
Yeah, that was a nice job by number 10 for Lexington Catholic. Coming in from the outside, he collapsed at Caudle. Yeah, he came from the outside and collapsed it and got his legs.
He's the night linebacker, coach.
Yeah.
That's what they list him as. So inside at the 11, 2nd down and 9. Sawyers gives now to Doan down, and he drives down to about the 6-yard line.
A real power runner. He's their power runner. They got the quick runner, the power runner, and a tremendous quarterback from what I've seen so far.
Chase Doan. Callahan helped out on the stop there for the Knights. Down to 20 seconds. I'm not sure that Pulaski will even get this play off before the end of the third quarter. They may try to get it off. Down to 12 seconds. They're going up to the line anyway. 10 seconds, 9, And quarterback still looking over at the sideline.
Yeah, they're going to let it go.
Yeah, looks like he's going to let it wind down, and it does. So the first quarter comes to an end, and I tell you what, it was all Lexington Catholic and some big plays. The big Imnett 18-yard pick six, the Neuer 62-yard catch, and just like that, Lexington Catholic 18, Pulaski Southwestern, a good football team, nothing.
But they're threatening Gary Ball.
They're threatening down on the 5-yard line. We'll be back here on PrepSpin.com, the Mingua Beef Jerky Game of the Week.
The future of healthcare seems dark at times, but for patients in Kentucky with diagnostic imaging needs, there's a place with clarity and a compassionate staff. Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI provides quality patient care while saving you hundreds to thousands of dollars as compared to hospital-based centers. Remember, for your medical imaging needs, you have a choice. Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI.
I work really hard, but I don't make a whole lot of money. And now, my hours are being cut back at work. I've gotten so far behind on my bills, I feel like I'll never get caught up.
We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode.
We're not going to judge you.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free. 859-CALL-US. In Lexington.
Gary Ball with Mike Meehan and William Warfield here at Joseph K. Ford Stadium as we start the second quarter. 3rd down and 5 for Pulaski Southwestern. And they give around right side to Bland. Spinning. He's spinning it from people. And he breaks that tackle. Cuts it back inside. Finally tackled after he made about 4 men miss.
He did, didn't he?
He's finally tackled by Caudle.
That was a really interesting run. He was spinning and twisting and he broke several tackles. Just couldn't get there in the end zone.
We may see a field goal here by Pulaski Southwestern. Max Brainard does, a soccer player does their kicking. Brainard, and he is going to kick it out of the hold of Drew Sawyers. He's got those great hands. So Max Brainard. Brainard is a sophomore. Here's the kick. From the left hash, it's up, and it is good. Pulaski Southwestern's on the board. So they score a field goal. It's 18-3, Lexington Catholic. 11 minutes, 10 seconds to go here. We'll be back on the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week, 18-3, Lexington Catholic on top.
Folks, this is Gary Ball, and you hear my catchphrase, soup and a sandwich. When I want the best potato soup and prime rib sandwich, I head over to Rafferty's Restaurants after my games. Check out Rafferty's 9 great locations throughout Kentucky, and all you teens, you can eat at Rafferty's before those big ball games. The open prime rib sandwich is what legends are made of. Ask Joe B. Hall, the legend himself, it's his favorite. Rafferty's a big supporter of high school sports throughout Kentucky. Rafferty's, where the special is you.
Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin.
I'm on a fixed income.
Looks like
we're back, and Nathan Schnurr is back deep at the 5 for Lexington Catholic and ready to receive this Max Brainerd kick. He just kicked the field goal, Coach.
Yep.
Made it 18-3. Onside kick for Southwestern. It rolls down. Southwestern's going to try to cover it, and let's see. Who's got the ball. And yes, Southwestern's got the fumble recovery.
Little onside kick. Little soccer player jumped in there and did a little onside kick.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see who jumped on the ball there. There it is, Coach. See if we can William can get us a number there on who got it. As he's got the kick again. On the replay, we'll try to find out who came up with that recovery for Pulaski Southwestern.
Number 2.
That would be Dylan Bland. Dylan Bland, boy, he's playing an active game tonight, isn't he, Coach?
Yes, he is. He's very impressive.
So Southwestern They give now to Doan, and he drives down, and he's got to the 32-yard line.
Yeah, they're running that same offense. They're going to split those backs there by the quarterback on either side of him and run the counter, run the power. Really good job back there.
Pick up a 5 for Chase Doan, the freshman. I'll tell you what, got some good backs here at Southwestern. They'll be around for a while, Coach.
Yeah, they're young ones.
And
there's your power.
There's Bland, and he takes it down to the 30. Would be 3rd down and about 3 for Southwestern.
That was a pretty good job by Lexington Catholic collapsing in on that. The linebacker stepped up to fill the gaps to make to stop that play. Dylan Bland has 63 yards already, Gary. So he's really doing a heck of a job running the football.
J.P. Vaught is out here. He's got pressure out there by Luke Powell, it looks like.
I'd watch your quarterback here.
3rd down. They give now to Doan, left side, and he is going to plow down for the first down to the 26-yard line. Let's see who got over there and knocked him out for the Knights. There was a couple of players over there. And looked like Callahan hustled over there, among others.
Yeah, they gained 5 yards on the play and a first down. So they ran a sweep that time, and actually Lexington Catholic strung it out, but right at the last second, Doan turned upfield to get the first down. Did a nice job.
Justin Vaught split out to the top. This time they give to
sweep
Bland.
Again.
He's got some speed, cuts it back inside. Bland down to the 19-yard line, gets about 6 yards where he stopped there. And coming over to make the play defensively was Joseph Osborne, the 250-pounder there for the Knights defense.
Yeah, when you run a sweep like that and you string it out, the people who are pursuing, the defensive people that are pursuing, you should pursue a half a man behind so that you don't overrun the play. That time they overran the play. He made a cutback.
Give it now to Bland. He breaks a tackle, and then he runs backwards, and he's going to be stopped at about the 20-yard line. And making the play there is Emnett and also Chandler Caudle.
Yeah, you know what? When you try to get extra yardage, sometimes it comes back to haunt you. He tried to get some extra yardage and turn back. And, by the way, some really good sportsmanship there. Brennan Emnett helped him up.
So it'll be 3rd down and about 6 at the 21-yard line. Sawyer,
little
screen out there to Bland. He cuts it back, 15, spinning around, first down to the 12-yard line. Holthouse finally made the tackle there for the Knights defense.
I have no idea what happened on that play. They ran the flare pass. Normally there's an outside linebacker that stays outside that play, or a strong safety or somebody comes up. There was nobody out there.
That was a design screen pass out to the flats from the quarterback Sawyer to Bland, and he cut it back inside and made a big play out on it. First down. Vaught is split out to the right side and backs to each side. They give to Bland around the right side. Bland down to the 10, and leg still churning, and tackled right there. Callahan finishes him off after a 2-yard pickup.
Yeah, Callahan's trying to pull the ball out of his hand, too.
Trying to strip it.
Yeah, they ran what we call an OT. They pulled the backside guard and tackle to lead in that play. And, again, Lexington Catholic did a decent job of sealing that off.
Right.
But they've been getting outside now. They've stopped the off-tackle play.
How big would a score by Southwestern be here, Coach? It would cut it down to maybe 18-10.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did get it in. They're a really good football team.
2nd down at the 10-yard line. And they give to Doan. He's not going anywhere. He's hit at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Dylan Bracken did a nice job on that, but there was another Lexington Catholic player in there.
Justin Tackett, 56, was in there.
Yeah, that's it.
6'1", 220-pounder.
Yep. See, they're sealing that off now. The coaches did a really good job of reviewing what was going on there and sealing that play off. The sweep is what's been killing them, that and the flare pass.
Yeah, Doan's a little gimpy right now. He's walking like he's a little injured back there. So I look for him to give the ball to Dylan Bland here. And the quarterback keeps it, and the quarterback to the 5, and he's going to run it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Sawyers.
Yeah. And he showed that all year long running that football. He's 9 touchdowns or something?
That's 11 for him.
11 touchdowns.
For Drew Sawyers rushing, and he was nearly 1,000 yards for the young man. And Coach, just like that, it's 18-9.
Yeah, I said you got to watch your quarterback. A quarterback, when those two backs are back there and they run that misdirection, they fake that sweep, and he is just hits the line of scrimmage.
So Lexington Catholic with 18 unanswered. Now, if they hit this extra point, and indeed they do, 10 unanswered here by Southwestern. So 18-10. Lexington Catholic by a single score here, 7:12 to go. Coming up at halftime, the Roberts Insurance Halftime Report brought to you by Rob Roberts on Main Street in Richmond. 18-10, Lexington Catholic lead's been cut to 8. We'll be back here on the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Over 30,000 Kentuckians are saving time and money by doing their banking online with Whitaker Electronic Banking.
341,000 transactions were made on the go last year using the Whitaker Bank mobile app.
Over 340,000 text alerts were sent last year with Whitaker Bank Text Banking.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
What's your starting five? How about this one? Mild, hot, Cajun, barbecue, and teriyaki. It's the flavors of Mingua Beef Jerky, each one handmade from Ronnie Mingy's all-natural recipe using top-quality beef. That's what makes Mingua Beef Jerky stand out. Take it from me, Tom Leach. Pick up a package today, and if you don't see it, ask for it. And check them out online at MinguaBeefJerky.com. That's M-I-N-G-U-A beefjerky.com. And go there today to see their newest product, Mingua Beef Jerky Meat Sticks in mild, hot, or honey barbecue.
Some things never.
Welcome back here to Lexington Catholic, Joseph K. Ford Stadium. We got ourselves a good one, Coach. 18-10. Lexington Catholic jump out 18-0 as we had a big pick six by Emnett, and then a big long pass to Neuer, 62 yards, and then all of a sudden the onside kick by Southwestern, and they've cut it down to 18-10, 7-12 in the first half.
Right, and it has been all Southwestern, controlling the ball game, controlling the time. I don't have the time on here, but they've got 100 yards rushing so far, 71 of them by
short kick taken by the up man at the 30. 35 to the 40, and return it up to midfield. Nice return job there. And returning that ball, and that was Trenton Neuer. Boy, he turned on those afterburners, and he nearly broke that. It took the kicker to get him.
Yeah, he ran angry that time. He just turned it up there and ran angry.
He ran hungry, too.
He did. Sawyers is 4 for 7 throwing the football for 46 yards, but he has 15 yards passing. But again, ran for that one touchdown. Bo Allen's 3 for 3 for 73 yards right now, and Brinkman 3 carries for 21 yards.
Twins to the left, a single receiver to the right, slot man to the left, and Bo Allen out of the shotgun, and he gives inside to Brinkman. Brinkman down the line of scrimmage, tripped up, dives forward for a couple of yards here, and into the stop. And coming in there to make that play was Round Pennington. We've seen him make a couple of plays here tonight for Southwestern.
Yes. I don't know whether they're a little bit nervous about throwing the ball because it's raining, it's wet, but against the defense they're running, look at how wide those safeties are. That post in the middle that they really like to run, that seam pattern or the crossing pattern behind the linebackers.
Bo Allen, be there. He's got twins to both sides, Coach. Second down and 8 at the 47-yard line. He gives inside to Brinkman, 45 to the 40, and driving down the first down for Brinkman as he takes it down to the 37-yard line.
You know, textbook offense is what they did right there. They spread them wide on the outside. They opened up the receivers. Even the inside receivers were out wide. And that allowed that opening in the middle for him to run for the first down. So that's textbook football. I still think they need to go back to the passing the ball on those little seams and posts.
Knopp has 12 on tonight instead of he wore 87 last week for Busson, who had the ACL. Here's a wide open receiver, throws it up, and it's caught by Knopp, and touchdown. Tommy Knopp, and that's a 38-yard touchdown pass.
We got a flag.
Our flag's down in the backfield.
Be holding against
I think it's
going to be against the defense.
Against Southwestern, I believe. So 5:54 to go in the first half, and that's going to be against the Southwestern, a foul, personal foul, and it's going to count make it with 24-10 the Knights on the long touchdown pass. 24-10, Lexington Catholic on the pass from Bo Allen to Tommy Knopp.
Classic Bo Allen. Just flicked his wrist and threw that ball 30, 40 yards down the field. Pretty amazing.
So he's 4 for 4 now, Coach. 110 yards, right?
4 for 4, 110 yards.
Bo Allen. Where will he go? Will he go to Kentucky?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Kentucky doesn't like to throw the ball. They want one of those quarterbacks that can run.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's tough. He can run, though.
Yeah,
we watched him do that. We watched him run.
And a flag on the play.
Probably delay a game.
Or too many men on the field, I think. They're counting them out there. Back judge was counting them. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the extra man sneaking on there. That's a half the distance, but they can take that one on the kickoff if they want.
5:54 to go in this first half. Knights 24 and the Warriors of Southwestern 10.
Now they got not enough men.
Now they run one on there late. And Woody's kick is up, and it is going to be good. So 25-10. Lexington Catholic by 15. 5:54 to go in this first half of action.
Woo,
we'll be back here.
Man.
Yeah, a lot of points here by the Knights. They have 25 already to 10 for Pulaski Southwestern. We'll be back on the Mingua Beef Jerky Game of the Week.
Some things never change. Like the sound of pads crushing against the equipment, the feel of cleats on fresh-cut grass, or the deep breaths from a full practice. Another thing that never changes, the feeling of relief when the whistle blows for break. And the savory snack to go along with it. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingua moment.
So Woody kicks it, and he'll kick it in the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback for the Catholic Knights. Southwestern will have it. They're down 25-10, Coach, 5:54 so in the first half of action here. Of course, we want to, Cynthia Duffy, her son Quentin got to start tonight. We're keeping an eye on him, aren't we, Coach?
Yes, we are. Shout out to a lot of Mians watching the game. Ben and his family probably watching in Hawaii. I don't know for sure. Luke and Matt watching. My wife, Linda, watching the game. Hello to all of you.
Wide outs to both sides, and there's a give now to Vaught. Vaught up to the 30, and he's up to the 35. He turned on the speed there, and there's a flag down.
There's a flag. Well, he's an athlete, I tell you. There probably was a hold on the edge there. He got outside real easily.
And that's going to be the call, holding against Southwestern. So that'll nullify a big 15-yard run by their sensational wideout, J.P. Vaught.
Yeah, he's got a future.
Yeah, he'll play some college football.
He certainly will. 5 minutes and 48 seconds to go until halftime, and I'm sure Southwestern would love to get something here, even a field goal. They would love to get something.
Get some more points on the board. They're down by 15, and they're penalized there, and I'll take it back, and it'll be 1st and 6. So 5:38. Yeah, 1st and about 6. Here is Bland, and he takes it up to the 28-yard line.
Very quick turn upfield. Bland has got that kind of skill where he can make that one cut. Lexington Catholic has done a decent job now of shutting off the inside. Let's see if they try to go back outside or run that flare again. The one thing Southwestern doesn't want to do is give Lexington Catholic good field position here with 5 minutes to go into the half.
2nd down, and they give to Bland again. He's got the 1st down and knocked backwards at the who came in there, and Callahan was in there. Who else was in there, Coach? Callahan was the first one in there. Emnett was in there as well. Emnett has the big pick 6 in the game tonight, 18-yarder.
That was a big play.
Pick 6 to the house.
Catholic running cover 3. They're laying off the receivers. The outside linebackers have to play run.
Sawyers passes to Vaught. He dives for it, and they say no. Ball hit the ground first. He made the catch, but he dove out there.
That snare was on him.
Yep.
Yeah, that's interesting. I was watching number 9, Jackson Klein for Lexington Catholic. He came out and asked a question to the coach, and I think he was wondering if he was supposed to be out a little wider on that play in case they run that flare. But no, he's back inside again. Heads up.
Sawyers. They give now to Bland.
And look at that. He made the play.
Yeah, good play there by Klein.
Nice job. See, Klein came out and asked the coach. He said, I don't know, am I supposed to be out there? Coach said, no. You play on that tight end. You play right where you're supposed to be. If they try to run outside, you string it out and make the tackle. And that's
he
what he did.
Exactly that, Coach.
Nice job, Klein.
Yeah, strung it out. He strung out Bland and ran him out of the bounds. The sideline becomes your friend that time.
Yeah, I like these players that are coachable, and Klein's coachable.
This time Sawyers has twin receivers to the bottom, single out to the top. Bland and Doan in the backfield. And Sawyers back to pass, airs it out down to Vaught, runs under with a great catch. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10. He's got it with one hand. Touchdown. That was a one-handed grab by J.P. Vaught.
Woo-hoo. Man, what a catch that was. What a throw, too. But what a catch. He reached up with that one hand. I didn't think he was going to get near it. Used that burst of speed to get ahead of the ball, reached up with one hand and brought it down.
We got to look at that again, Coach. We got to look at that again. That may be his top 10 right there.
Oh, that's da-da-dun, da-da-dun.
We've had plenty of those.
That was awesome.
We're going to look at this extra point here. After this extra point, hey, William, one hand all the way. Oh, my goodness. J.P. Vaught. We mentioned he's on that Kentucky All-Star team already.
I can see why.
Yeah, that young man, he is sensational. Goodness.
They needed that touchdown. That got them really back in the game.
Max Brainerd will kick it out of the hold of Sawyers, and the kick is up. It's high, and it's going to be good. So 25-17, and Coach has got to look at that Kentucky loop. Look at that play, Coach.
He ran the double fake. Just ran the post pattern, and Vaught just reached up. He was pretty well covered. He got a step ahead, but he reached up with one hand and pulled that ball in.
And you know what he did for emphasis, William? He held it in one hand as he went down the field for the touchdown. He held the ball in one hand to make sure everybody knew he caught it with that hand. Right? What a catch by Vaught. It goes the distance. Touchdown, 3:57. Knights 25, Southwestern Warriors 17 here on the Mingua Beef Jerky Game of the Week. Wow.
$70 yards.
We're back here, and that pass went 70 yards to J.P. Vaught.
Nice throw on the money. He reached up with one hand, pulled it in.
Grabbed it, man. He snared that one.
I love to watch these really good athletes, these good football teams.
Here's Brainerd's kick here, 25-17 now, and it's going to be a low kick. And Lexington Catholic watches it roll around. It's still loose on the field, and Southwestern they had a shot at it, but I think they dove over
Catholic
the ball.
Got it.
Yeah, they dove over it because Catholic was able to cover it, but one of the players from Southwestern missed the ball, and then Catholic got it. So Catholic ball at the 25-yard line, and the Knights have seen their 18-0 lead be shrunk to 25-17 with 3:53 in the first half. Coming up at halftime, the Roberts Insurance halftime report. Coach Meehan will have the UFOs and the You Make the Call. I'm interested to hear what that call is tonight, Coach.
Yeah, it's going to be a little complicated, but we'll get it in.
Well, it's never easy. Twins to the near side for Bo Allen. Allen Gives inside now. No, he keeps it to the 35. Bo Allen showing that he is fleet of foot up to the 38-yard line. First down, pickup of 13 for Bo Allen. I tell you what, he faked that ball in there to the running back. And
he faked me out. I'm still looking at the running back, and he was gone. Yeah, we like to see that. The only problem with that 70-yard touchdown pass is they left too much time on the clock for Lexington Catholic.
A lot of time.
And they can get it done with their passing game.
And they have all 3 timeouts left. So 3:44 to go in the first half, 25-17. The Knights on top of the Pulaski County Southwestern Warriors. Gary Ball, Mike Meehan, Coach Meehan here tonight on PrepSpin.com. Mingy Beef Jerky Game of the Week. Bo Allen gives this time to the running back, and Brinkman's hit and spun around, and he's tackled right there. Coming in there to get him, Coach, was a couple of linebackers there, and in there on the play for Pulaski Southwestern was Jimmy Perdue.
That was going nowhere. It looked like it was a delayed draw at first, but I think pretty much it was a zone play and nothing there at all.
Second down. And about 9. Let's see what Bo Allen does here. Bo Allen. And he gives to Brinkman. Hit at the 35. Brinkman still running down to the 38-yard line. Excuse me, I said 35, 38. Where it will be third down, Coach, and about 6.
See, Lexington Catholic's running the football because they see those linebackers are backed up a little bit. And the secondary, they're back there covering. They have, like, we call just stacked coverage on these outside receivers, but he's going to have to put that ball down the field.
He's got triple receivers. There's a flag down. I think somebody moved over for the Knights offense. The wide receiver flinched a little bit over here on this near side, Coach.
Yeah, but there's no excuse for that. I know Coach is saying the same thing. There's no excuse for a wide receiver to flinch or move on a verbal snap count. All you have to do is watch the ball. You can watch it out of the corner of your eye. You can look at it. When that ball moves, you move. You're too far out to hear.
And we haven't mentioned yet, but Austin Barnes is a stud linebacker for Southwestern. He is not – I don't think he's even in uniform tonight. At least he's not played. He's a leading tackle on this team, Coach.
Yeah, I think he got hurt last week, didn't he? Or 2 weeks ago.
A couple weeks ago before the Pulaski game. He was injured, hurt his knee, and he played in the Pulaski County game, but they said he was only about 70%.
Yeah, they're good. They're saving, holding him for the playoffs.
Yeah, triple receivers to the right for Bo Allen. Twins in the near. Bo back in the pocket. Allen looking, surveying, throws it deep downfield. It's up for grabs, and it's going to be –
he caught it.
It's caught! Unbelievable. That is John Browno at the 15-yard line.
Oh, man. Unbelievable. Yeah, that's it.
What a catch by Johnny Browno, the backup quarterback. No, that was Woodall, I believe.
Woodall. It had to be Woodall,
that was Woodall, yeah, not Browno.
Woodall's made some big catches.
Number 18, not Brownell, the backup. It was Woodall, and what a catch by Woodall. Bo Allen back, looking. Steps up, throws, and it's high and complete.
Oh, late hit. They didn't call it. Oh, boy. Okay.
So what a catch by Johnny Woodall.
It was amazing. And Lexington Catholic jumped up there to try to get a play real quick after that big play on the emotions of their offense, and just didn't have anybody open. I think Mr. Allen did a good job of throwing that one too high and away.
Second down and 10 at the 14-yard line. 2:03. That incomplete pass stops the clock, Coach, with 2 minutes, 3 seconds to go. First half, 25-17, Lexington Catholic. Bo Allen gives to Brinkman. No, he fakes it, and he's going to keep it to the. He kept it to the 5, and I tell you what, he has fooled me twice, Coach. So I tell you what. Third time, you know what they say.
Hey, let's just blame it on the fog out there. It's a little rainy, a little foggy, Gary Ball. You got great eyesight.
Well, I'm looking through this glass here, and it is a little rainy, some rain on it, but that's no excuse. He's definitely doing a good job of holding that ball.
Yeah, we're doing a good job looking through the glass. Before the game, we had a little hesitation. Some Lexington Catholic excited fans set a tent up right in front of our.
They moved the tent.
Yeah, they did move it.
Minute 24 to clock running. At the 6, third down and 2.
What in the heck?
And a quick snap. And something didn't.
They're going for the first down is what they were doing, I guess. Yep.
He didn't gain a yard. So let's see. Mark it back at the 6-yard line to the 5. He went to the 5, so he gained a yard. So it's going to be fourth down right there at the 5.
59 seconds. That clock is running. down.
They've got all 3 timeouts left.
Yeah,
Coach.
they may call a timeout here
I
just
would
to talk about it.
Maybe take a shot at a field goal.
Maybe they don't want to give the ball back to Southwestern too.
Yeah, that's true too. So we don't have a play clock. There's no, some places like in Mercer County we got a play clock, Coach. We don't know how much time's left on the play.
We can call timeout here.
So there'll be a timeout. 37 seconds here in this first half, 25-17. What will Catholic do? Kick a field goal? Will they go for it? 4th down, Coach. What would you do here, Coach?
Well, if they kick a field goal, and they're pretty good field goal kicker, make it 28-17. That's 11 points.
They get the ball to start the second
half. And they get the ball back. If they go for it and don't get it, that gives them momentum, that push, that excitement to Southwestern as they go in at halftime. So my guess would be to go ahead and kick the field goal. But, Gary, take a look at what it is, the down and distance. Don't look at the goal line. Look at the down and distance. They just need a yard for a first down.
Yeah.
Then they could they've got 2 more timeouts. They can shoot for the end zone a couple times. If they don't get it, then they could kick a field goal.
How about Purdue, Coach? Last week over Ohio State.
Oh, man,
they just 49-20. And Rondale Moore, the young man we saw from Trinity in the state championship game last year, he ran all over Ohio State. I think he had 3 touchdowns or something like that in the game.
Yeah, I know. And, that knocked Ohio State right out of the top 10.
Yep. And Kentucky will play, of course, Missouri tomorrow. Kentucky's 6-1. If they beat Missouri, Coach, you have to think they're going to crack the top 10.
Yeah, you would think so.
They're going in number 12.
Right. It'd be interesting. All right, there's that little shotgun formation here.
Bo Allen.
Going to run a quarterback sneak. Gets under the center. Bam,
and
quarterback
he's going
sneak.
to dive forward and to the left and get down near the goal line. And the official right there to the 1-yard line.
Yeah, he reached over, but he might have been down. Well, now they're good. They've got two timeouts left, 32 seconds, right?
He's 6'2", 200 pounds, Coach, and you mentioned his running ability, and he has done it a couple times tonight and looked very good.
Yeah, they stopped him initially, but he slipped out to the left and got the first down. Oh, no. What happened there?
Looked like one of the Southwestern players jumped.
I think they hit the center. The center didn't like what happened there. It looked like he hit the center before the ball was snapped.
Mark Rumpke's the center tonight.
Rumpke's not happy. Calm down, Mark. It's just football.
Johnny Lynch is doing some maintenance out there, number 52. Now Big Sammy Vaughn comes back and talks to his center.
Yeah, you had
Quentin Duffy. Quentin Duffy just he's a freshman. He's just enjoying it all out there.
He's just having fun. Snur's standing out there wide out. He said, "I'm not getting in on that, man. I'm out here ready to catch a pass."
Let's see what he does. 25 seconds. He has Ryan Nichols in the backfield and Brinkman. So he has Nichols and Brinkman. And here comes Luke Powell in, and going off will be Tommy Knopp.
Okay. The whistle just blew to mark the ball for play, so they don't worry about timing.
And center jumped again.
No, it's the nose guard.
The nose guard's jumping over the center again to try to grab the ball. They're trying to do a quick jump and jump that snap count, aren't they, Coach?
Yeah, you can't do that though. You can't try to jump the snap count and jump over top of the center.
So 15 seconds. I'm going to come over to the sideline and cool the offensive line down a little bit, I think.
Well, they better cool the center down.
Yeah, the center's
not
pretty
happy.
upset about it.
And the coach isn't happy either. He's out talking to the white hat.
Yeah, that's twice they've done it.
Personal foul, unsportsmanlike.
But you know what? It's half the distance.
They call it against both teams.
Yeah.
Offsetting.
$15 seconds to go in the first half of action. Coming up at halftime, the Roberts Insurance Halftime Report. Bob Roberts Insurance.
All right, well, let's see what's going on here.
Main Street in Richmond.
Offsides defense. Well, that's half the distance. What's that, 6 inches?
Yep, 6 inches. The ball's almost on the goal line, Coach.
Yeah.
So
the officials, Lexington Catholic called their second timeout.
Southwestern going to their sideline, talk to Larry French. Larry French won a state title at Boyle County as the head coach there. he coached a young man that was pretty good, Mr. Football, Lamar Dawson, over there in Boyle County.
Yeah, Dawson went where? Somewhere.
Southern Cal.
Yeah, Southern Cal to play. Yeah, he was a big, strong stud. Well, this was interesting. So what happened was that was an unsportsmanlike against the defense, but Lexington Catholic retaliated because after the second time you almost have to retaliate.
Yeah.
Good grief, they do it twice. So it was unsportsmanlike on both teams. Those offset, but then since he did jump over the center, it's an offside penalty.
Right.
So it's a half the distance penalty. But remember, you can go half the distance forever and not get to the goal line.
Got big Sammy Vaughn at left tackle. That'd be a pretty good place to Rumpke the center.
I tell you what I would have done. I would have run unbalanced line.
Bo Allen and keeps it, and he gets in with a second effort. Touchdown. Second effort got him in. He was stopped on the initial thrust, but the second effort got him in. Touchdown, 31 now for the Knights, 17 for Southwestern. They're up by a couple of scores with 12 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, we said that. When Southwestern scored, what did we say? Leaving a little too much time on the clock.
You're
for
exactly
Catholic.
right, Coach, because there was 3:44 to go, and now there's 12 seconds. So
Right,
anything less, and they wouldn't have scored.
That's right. Now, I wouldn't kick. I tell you, if I'm doing a kickoff now, I'd squib that ball. I'd put it on the ground and kick it.
Trey Woody in for the extra point. Luke Powell holds with those good hands. Now the line will move in a little bit closer. So Trey Woody will attempt the extra point. Kick is up, and it is plenty of leg, and it is good. 32-17. Catholic by 15 with 12 seconds to go in the first half. We'll be back on the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week. So Trey Woody set to kick. And back deep are, of course, Sawyers and Vaught. Deep kick, and it will be Vaught, 20. And he is going to take it to the sideline with 6 seconds. Took it immediately to the sideline. So, Coach, we got some numbers on Mr. Bo Allen. I think he's 5 for 6, 160 yards, something like that.
Yes, he is. 5 for 6, 160 yards. I guess when he's putting things in, when I flip it, it won't flip. So,
right.
Bo Allen's 5 for 6, 160 yards. Brinkman 36 yards rushing. Bo Allen 32 yards rushing.
Okay, thank you.
So they're just not running the ball.
Thank you, Coach. And of course, we know who's been effective. The young
Trenton Neuer is having a game.
Dylan Bland is having a game too.
Yeah, he is. He's deadly.
And there's a give up to the 30 and to the 34-yard line. Good run there. And I believe that was, yes, that was Doan. That was Chase Doan. So as we go to the halftime for the Roberts Insurance halftime report, good first half. Lexington Catholic 32, Southwestern 17 out of Pulaski County. We'll come back with halftime, our Roberts Insurance halftime report, have our UFOs, and you make the call. Halftime, Mingua Beef Jerky Game of the Week, 32-17. Lexington Catholic on top of Pulaski Southwestern.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Whitaker Bank supports 956 Kentucky charities and community events.
Employees of Whitaker Bank volunteered 14,860 hours to better our Kentucky communities.
93 nonprofits that promote diversity and inclusion in Kentucky are supported by Whitaker Bank.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
Agriculture at the University of Kentucky next fall. Henry DeFree, everyone. Number 34, Jackson Boggs. Jackson is being escorted by his parents, Brittany and Sean, and his sisters, Addison and Maddie. Jackson has been a member of the football team for 4 years as a linebacker. Jackson says the most memorable part of being on the team is the time he spent every day hanging out with his brothers. He's also a member of the Lexington Catholic baseball team and enjoys hanging out with the boys, hunting, and fishing. Next fall, Jackson plans to major in business at the University of Kentucky. Number 20, Keith Brinkman. Keith is being escorted by his parents, Julie and Tad, and his siblings, Wes, Kyle, and Adeline. He's been a 4-year member of the team and has played running back, outside linebacker, and linebacker. Keith's favorite memory is when John Henry could play again after tearing his MCL. He's a student ambassador and plays intramural basketball. In his spare time, Keith enjoys watching Benny, and he's undecided about his future college plans. Keith Brinkman. Number 5, Clay Callahan. Clay is being escorted by his parents, Tracine and Rob, and his grandparents, Sherman and Aline Lee, as well as Gracie and Morgan Hunt. He's been a member of the football team for 4 years and has played Knight, Rover, and Mike linebacker. His most memorable game was his sophomore year against Covington Catholic. Clay was also a member of the Lexington Catholic track team his sophomore and junior year. He enjoys working out and hanging out with family and friends. He plans to attend Eastern Kentucky University and will major in criminology. Clay Callahan. Number 10, Chandler Cottle. Chandler is being escorted by his parents, Lynn and Larry, and siblings, Riley and Carson. In his his 4 years on the team, he has played receiver, knight, rover, and defensive back. Chandler's favorite memory is starting his first varsity game against Highlands and winning in that game. He is also a member of the Lexington Catholic baseball team. He enjoys track shooting and the Beta Club. In his spare time, he enjoys hunting, fly fishing, and watching movies. Chandler's college choices include the University of Kentucky, the University of Tennessee, or the University of Colorado at Boulder. Chandler Cottle. Number 29, Cameron Coulter. Cameron is being escorted by his mother Kelly, his stepfather Alan, brothers Dylan, Jackson, and Deacon, and sisters Lexi, Bella Grace, Bailey, and Reagan. He has been a member of the football team for 3 years and has played defensive back. Cameron's favorite memories include his first playoff start during his junior year when he got 14 tackles versus Bath County. He's also a member of the National Honor Society, the Spanish National Honor Society, Beta Club, Exemplar Scholars Math, Science and Technology, and is also a student ambassador. In his spare time, Cameron enjoys exercising and hanging out with friends and family. He plans to study either biochemistry or business and is undecided on his college choice. Cameron Coulter, everyone. Hagen Drzewicki. Hagen is being escorted by his parents, Amy and Scott. He's been a 4-year member of the football team and is a defensive lineman. Hagen's favorite memory is going to Eastern Kentucky University campus freshman year. He is also a member of the Service Club, Latin Club, and Beat Club. In his spare time, he enjoys hanging out with friends, and Hagen plans to study business at the University of Wisconsin. Hagen Drzewicki. Brennan Emmett. Brennan Emmett is being escorted by his parents, Paula and Travis. He's a 4-year member of the football team and plays linebacker and tight end. His favorite memories include the bus rides to games and hanging out with teammates. Brennan is a member of the Lexington Catholic Student Government, yearbook staff, and service club. He enjoys going to Dad's Deli, hanging out with friends, and watching Kentucky athletics. Brennan plans to major in business marketing. Brennan Emmett. Philip Goff. Philip is being escorted by his parents, Lisa and James, and sisters Lucy, Lydia, and Jessie. He's played wide receiver and cornerback in his 4 years on the team. His favorite memory would be getting his first start in the junior varsity game against Henry Clay his sophomore year after breaking his collarbone earlier that year. Philip is also a member of the service club, student government, yearbook team, and plays intramurals. He enjoys hanging out with friends and bussing tables. Philip plans to major in mechanical engineering. Philip Goff. Number 24, Vaughn Hall. Vaughn is being escorted by his parents, Dolores and Houston, and siblings Connor, Walker, and Charlotte. He's a 3-year member of the football team and has played rover and defensive end. Vaughn's favorite memory is beating Highlands his junior year with a game-winning touchdown. He's also a member of the Service Club, Beta Club, Diversity Club, and a student ambassador. Vaughn enjoys being active and hanging out with friends and family. He is undecided in his college choice, but does plan to either major in business and then go pre-med. Vaughn Hall. Number 23, Henry Holthouse. Henry is being escorted by his parents, Mary and Jim, his sister Ellen, and a number of aunts, uncles, and cousins. Ben, Elam, Chris, Phil, Julie, Hugh, Will, Mark, Jenny, Del, Peggy, Ray, and Carly. He's a 4-year member of the football team, a 3-year starter, and has played free safety and special teams. His favorite memory comes from his sophomore year when he recovered a fumble at Garrett County and took it in for a touchdown. Henry is also a member of the Lexington Catholic baseball team and enjoys hanging out with friends and family and watching movies. He's undecided at this time about his college choice. Henry Holthouse. Number 54, Nick Johnson. Nick is being escorted by his parents, Terry and Ron. He's a 4-year member of the football team and has played both linebacker and defensive line. His favorite memories include playing Louisville Central during his freshman year. Nick's also a member of the Beta Club and Service Club and enjoys watching sports and hanging out with friends. Next fall, he plans to attend Wake Forest and study biology pre-med. Nick Johnson. Number 3, A.J. King. A.J. is being escorted by his parents, Marcy and Marvin, siblings Jordan and Caleb, and his grandmother, Manna, and cousin Taylor. He's a 4-year member of the football team and has played wide receiver,
West is
defensive end, tight end, night, and rover. AJ's favorite memory will be playing every Friday night with the brothers on the team and having confidence that everyone's got his back. He's a member of the Lexington Catholic baseball team, service club, Spanish club, diversity club, spirit club, as well as being a senior advisor and a proud intramural basketball captain. AJ also enjoys playing golf with Mark. Next fall, he plans to study international business. AJ King. Number 12, Tommy Knott.
Where's it green and close to that?
Tommy is being escorted by his parents, Susan and Tom, his siblings, Andrew, Lily, and Liam, and his grandparents. He's a 4-year member of the team and has played wide receiver. His favorite memory is beating LCA. Tommy is a dance blue chair, a member of the Lexington Catholic baseball team, and plays intramural basketball. He enjoys chilling with his friends and dealing with his siblings. His choices include Clemson, the University of Georgia, the Ohio State University, where he plans to major in pre-med. Tommy Knott. Number 52, John Henry Lynch. John Henry is being escorted by his parents, Misty and Tom, his brother Mike, and sister Carolyn. He has played offensive line for 4 years. His favorite memory is the NCAA football tournament his freshman year. John enjoys hanging out with friends and playing Madden football. He is undecided on his college choice, but plans to pursue pre-veterinary. John Henry Lynch. Number 2, Trenton Neuer. Trenton is being escorted by his parents, Stacia and Dave, siblings Morgan and Griffin, and his grandparents. Trenton is a 4-year member of the team and has played wide receiver, running back, kick returner, and punt return. His favorite memories include hanging out with all the guys during the SAU camp freshman year and beating LCA by 40 points this year. Trenton has also played varsity baseball for 4 years, varsity basketball for 2 years, and is a member of the Beta Club and Service Club, as well as playing intramural basketball. He enjoys hanging out with family and friends, playing video games, and watching sports. Next fall, Trenton will attend Ohio University on a baseball scholarship and will be majoring in business. Trenton Neuer, everyone. Joseph Osborne, number 68. Joseph is being escorted by mother, Diane, and siblings, Robert, Rosemary, and Carolyn. He's a 3-year member of the team and has played guard and nose guard. He will always remember the Highlands game his junior year when he forgot to take his helmet. Joseph is a member of the Exemplar Scholars Math, Science, and Technology, and is also a member of the National Honor Society. Outdoor Club and is a student ambassador. He enjoys watching football and basketball. Joseph will attend either the University of Kentucky or the University of Louisville and plans on majoring in engineering. Joseph Osborne. Number 6, Luke Powell. Luke is being escorted by his parents, Lucy and Brock, brother Jack, grandparents, Diane, Norman, Barbara, and Buddy, and his stepfather, Kevin. He's a 4-year member of the football team that played quarterback, wide receiver, and defensive back. His favorite memories include going to state his freshman year and his first career touchdown against Lafayette. Luke is a member of the Lexington Catholic baseball team, the Service Club, and plays intramural basketball. He also enjoys hanging with friends and destroying Nathan Schnurr on the golf course. Next fall, Luke plans to attend either the University of Kentucky or the University of Georgia and major in sports management or sports marketing. Luke Powell. Number 78, Mark Rumpke. Mark is being escorted by his parents, Linda and Rob, brother Michael, and sister-in-law Cassie, along with tons of aunts and uncles and cousins and family and friends in the stands. Mark has played for 4 years on the offensive and defensive line and is also a long snapper. His favorite memory is a win against Highlands his junior year. Mark has also been a member of the Lexington Catholic baseball team and intramural basketball. He enjoys hanging with his friends and going to the lake and beating his dad in golf. Mark has an offer from the Air Force Academy. His other choices include Duke University, Ohio University, the University of Cincinnati, Western Kentucky University, and Army. He plans to major in either business or computer science. Mark Runke, everyone. Number 1, Nathan Schnurr. Nathan is being escorted by his parents, Terry and Mike, his sister Anna, and grandfather, Walter Schnurr. He's a 4-year member of the football team and 3-year starter at wide receiver, corner, as well as kick and punt returner. His favorite memory would be scoring his first varsity touchdown against his old school, St. X, during his sophomore year. He's also been a member of the Lexington Catholic basketball team and lacrosse team. He enjoys bussing tables at Merrick Inn, and Nathan plans to attend the University of Kentucky and major in business finance. Nathan Schnurr. Number 56, Justin Tackett. Justin is being escorted by his mother Sherry, grandparents Roy and Phyllis Chenault, brother Henry, and sister Rachel. Justin has played football since he was 9 years old and has been on the offensive and defensive line. His favorite memories include beating Highlands in the last 2 minutes of the game last year and shutting out Lafayette in the rainstorm. Justin is also a member of the service club and plays intramural basketball. He enjoys spending time with friends and being outdoors and working out. Justin is undecided at this time on his college choice, but he does plan on studying engineering. Justin Tackett. Number 55, Sam Vaughn. Sam is being escorted by his parents, Shelly and John, his sister and her husband, Aubrey and Tom Travis, and his brother Jack. He's a 4-year member of the football team and has played tackle and defensive end. His favorite memory is Coach Jody DeRamos' delicious meatballs. Sam also plays basketball. He plans to attend Miami of Ohio, where he'll continue to play football and pursue his major in business. Sam Vaughn, everyone. And finally, our last senior. He's number 80 on a jersey, but he's number 1 in your heart, Trey Woody. Trey is being escorted by his mother, Tara Grant, father, Dr. Jim Woody, sisters Ashton and Grace, and his grandmother. Both of them. He's a 4-year member of the team and has been a kicker and punter. His favorite memories are all off the chili cook-offs. Trey is also a member of the Beta Club, the Spanish Club, Student Council, and a student ambassador. He enjoys hanging out with his friends and his girlfriend, playing Xbox with his friends. But Trey will most likely attend the University of Kentucky and will major in finance. William? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Trey Woody. Ladies and gentlemen, one more big round of applause.
All right, welcome back to Joseph K. Ford Stadium here at halftime. We let you watch the senior presentation, and this is senior night here at Lexington Catholic, and tremendous group of seniors. Really nice job. And I was really impressed with something. Gary, the entire team stayed out there for the seniors, the entire team. There was no coaching going on.
That's respect.
Normally, and most times, the seniors have their presentation, but the coaches are working with the other guys, trying to get them ready for the second half.
That's R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Can you sing that?
No, I can't sing, but I think I can spell it.
Okay, very good. Okay, we're going to go with our Roberts Insurance halftime program, like we always do. Roberts Insurance insures, like you say, 2/3 of Kentucky.
Yep.
All right. First of all, we're going to do our UFO. Now, we only have one today from Lexington Catholic, but it's really an interesting one. UFO stands for Unheralded Football Overachiever. And I'm going to put a plural on overachiever this time. So it's the UFOs the unheralded football overachievers. When I talked to Coach Smith, Nigel Smith, he said, since this is senior night, I want to honor the senior parents. And so he chose the senior parents as his UFOs, his unheralded football overachievers. Coach Smith told me that the parents of the seniors truly deserve the award, the tribute. In his words, over the last 4 years, they have traveled far and wide, working concessions, help fundraising, contribute to the success of the Bluegrass Bowl, and support their sons in so many ways. I made a phone call today to Jim Holthouse. Jim is the senior parent of Holthouse. Yeah, who had, by the way, a really good football player, playing a really good game. Henry Holthouse, yeah. And Henry's done a really good job. But what I wanted to talk to him about is what these parents do. He said it's really interesting because they have the greatest tailgate of anywhere, any high school going around. And I stopped at the tailgate. I got here a little early.
Yes, sir.
I wandered over there to talk to those gentlemen at the tailgate.
Yes, sir.
They had fried chicken, some of the best fried chicken I've ever had.
So you've already eaten
I had some fried chicken and a little camaraderie over there and had a good time. Some of the sophomore parents, junior parents, they're getting involved. The seniors' parents kind of bring them in. Mr. Holthouse himself, Jim, he's run the concession stand before. He's done a lot of this stuff. When I ran into him, he was lifting up the trunk of his car and bringing out food to bring to either concession stand or the tailgate. So congratulations to the senior parents for Lexington Catholic being the Lexington Catholic unheralded football overachievers. All right, real quickly, the teams are coming out on the field, but there is like a 3-minute.
Yeah, they've put more time on the clock.
More time on the clock. So we're going to real quickly go over a couple of these rules. I wanted to go over fouls and penalties. Fouls are really what the calls are. They result in penalties. That's something people don't understand. They're not penalties when they happen. They're fouls. And the penalties are the punishment to the foul. So that was pretty something we all
have the foul before you have the penalty.
You have to. A foul is a rule infraction for which a penalty is enforced. So that's the key. There are types of fouls are these, and I was going to go over them in detail, but I'll go over them pretty quickly because we want to do some stats from the first half. You have a dead ball foul. That's a foul that occurs after the play is ended. You have a double foul. Double fouls are live ball fouls committed, one by each team, and they offset. All right. Then you have the flagrant fouls. Flagrant fouls are severe or excess foul that places an opponent in danger of serious injury or a vulgar or abusive contact. Those are flagrant fouls. They're very much penalized, and somebody could easily be ejected for one of those.
And usually are.
Then you have live ball fouls, and those are the ones that you see mostly. They occur during a down. Then you have multiple fouls. Multiple fouls are when 2 or more fouls occur on the same team. All right, so you penalize the most serious of those fouls.
Right.
And that's up to the other team which one they take. All right. Then you have non-players or unsportsmanlike fouls. Those are fouls that occur because of something happens on the sideline, like a sideline violation, or somebody come on the field who a player who's not supposed to, or so on. And then finally, you have fouls on post-scrimmage kick fouls. Okay, those are the different things, the different fouls that. Someday maybe we'll get a chance to go into detail with them, but those were from the Kentucky Rule Book. Let's go ahead and real quick, Gary, we got a minute or so. Let's look at some stats. All right? I'm going to let you run through that real quickly.
The scoring, there was quite a bit of it in this first half. Trey Woody started things off with a 8:24 to go in the first with a 33-yard field goal for the Knights, put them up 3-0. Then Trenton Oyer hauled in a 62-yard Bo Allen pass, and then the Trey Woody kick with 4:38 in the first. That made it 10-0. And then Catholic struck again. This time Brendan Emnett picked off an 18-yard interception, took it to the house. Trenton Oyer's rushing 2-point conversion made it 18-0, and it was all Catholic. Then the Southwestern came back. Max Brainerd with a 24-yard field goal. He made it 18-3. Then Southwestern did an onside kick. Drew Sawyers ran it in from 10 yards out, and then the Max Brainerd extra point made it 18-10, 7:12 to go in the first half. Then the Catholic came back. Tommy Knopp hauled in a 38-yard touchdown pass from Bo Allen. Trey Woody's extra point made it 25-10, but that wasn't all of it. Southwestern came back about 2 minutes later 3:57, and J.P. Vaught hauled in a 70-yard pass. That might make SportsCenter. That was a one-handed grab. Drew Sawyers, and Max Bruner kick made it 25-17. And then, as Coach Mike Meehan so astutely put it, you gave them too much time with 12 seconds. The Catholic scored on a 1-yard run by Bo Allen, and they lead at 32-17. And Max Brainerd has it teed up, ready to kick off here to Lexington Catholic. And back deep is going to be Nathan Schnurr.
Big game, a lot of fun, excellent football game.
Brainerd onside kick, bounces around, and picked up by Catholic at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, Southwestern has decided the wet ball, the wet field, that is a good opportunity to try to get some of these onside kicks in.
A.J. King smothered that one and recovered the football there for the Knights.
I expect Bo Allen, they're sticking with their game plan. They're doing really well offensively. Come out throwing that ball a little bit more. They're in an empty backfield again this time. They have trips out here. Move that safety over. See how now they've got a lot of double coverage on the backside. Wow, this is made to run the ball. See, that's the thing.
Rain has led up, Coach, and Bo Allen back to pass, and he fires, and he's got Tommy Knopp, and he's got the first down to the 43-yard line. He's drug out of bounds over there, and making the play was Dylan Bland.
Yeah, Dylan Bland pulled him out of bounds. Again, they played off him a little bit. I really don't like my quarterback running the last game of the season when you've qualified for the playoffs. But if they keep up with this defense when he goes empty, that is absolutely set up for a Bo Allen run.
Brinkman is the running back behind Bo Allen on the first down at the 43. And they give to Brinkman, and he's hit in the backfield, and he is dropped. Ball comes out. Southwestern says the ball is going to be down.
This official says so too.
The ground cannot cause a fumble, so that's a big break as Southwestern did come out there with the ball, but it looked like Williams had the ball there.
Yeah, I don't know if William Warfield, if you saw that, did that ball pop out or not?
Loss of 4, second down and 14. And triple receivers out to the top for Bo Allen, and he's got twins to the bottom. 10 minutes, 55 seconds here in the third quarter, and Lexington Catholic changing the play, it looks like.
Yeah, the defense is nervous. Those linebackers are backing up, looking outside for that slant pattern, and there it is.
Pass over to the flats, and it's caught down to the 40-yard line. Tommy Knopp.
Yep. They knew that was coming. The linebacker, just before the ball was snapped, he started sliding outside, and his job is to drop back in that curl area. That linebacker, when he sees pass, he drops back, and he could have been in front of that receiver if he had been in a hurry.
Pickup of 8, third down and 6 at the inside the 40-yard line, about the 39. Third down and 6 for the Knights. And the players are all checking their wristbands. They should know the plays by now, right, Coach?
Yeah, written down there.
Written down, and here's a snap to Bo Allen, and a give to Brinkman up the gut.
Oh, he just fell.
He is going to be hit at the 35, short of the first down.
Yeah, they're in 4-down zone here, though. There's no question about they'll be going 4-on-4. I don't think they'll punt from here.
Luke Gregory, the 260-pound tackle, and linebackers Robinson, Pennington were in there, Coach. So it'll be 4th down and about 2 at the 35. 4th down, and Knights in 4-down territory.
There's a lot of things that they can do here.
Snap to Allen and give, and I don't know if he got it or not.
I don't think he did.
Depends on the mark. Depends on the mark as Brinkman is hit by Gregory, and it depends on that mark.
Gregory played that perfectly.
Southwestern Catholic thinks they got the first down. And they're going to have to bring the chains out and measure for it.
Yeah, they really do need to measure this one.
Yeah, it's
all about the spot, isn't it?
Bring the chains. It's definitely all about the spot. But from this angle, Coach, I'm not sure he got it.
No, I think it's going to be close.
Yeah, nose of the football looks like it's at the 34-yard line, and the chain is a little bit inside that. Told you. Told you, Coach. It's Southwestern football.
Yeah, about the length of a football, isn't it?
Yep. Southwestern, well, they came up with a fumble, and that was called the ground can't cause a fumble.
Right.
So then they hold them on 4th down. So a big 4th down hold here. Pulaski Southwestern would take over. J.P. Vaught, boy, we know what that young man can do. He split out to the near side.
Yeah, he can make plays.
Chase Doan is to the right of the Quarterback Drew Sawyers.
Man.
And he's going to keep it to the 40 and to the 42-yard line. There's a flag down. Flag comes down by the referee. Let's see what the call is here. He's going to come over. Yeah, we got a flag on the play. And see what
a hold against Southwestern, I think. I think it was on that wide receiver. Yeah, it was. Yeah. The hold, I didn't get the player the number who the hold was on, but who he held was Jackson Klein. Jackson Klein is playing a really good game out here, Gary.
Yes, he is.
He locked up on that receiver and was playing him man to man, and when the receiver tried to block him, he grabbed him.
And that's from the point of the foul, right, Coach?
Yeah.
So 10 yards from there, takes it back to the 29-yard line. And
there's that counter,
and it goes now to Doan. He got about 4 yards. Gets up Gimpy.
Yeah, that was a nice job out there putting a stop to that thing.
Doan's definitely got a bad ankle because every time he's getting up, he's hobbling back to the huddle. Not really to the huddle, just to the backfield because they don't really have a huddle. Second down and 14 at the 30-yard line. Sawyer back to pass. Fires it over the right side, and Streeter, and he's got the catch somehow up at the 37-yard line.
That looked like they almost were trying to run the old
hook and
ladder, but the hook did well, but the ladder went too far down the field.
Yeah, it was half of it.
Yeah, he got the hook part right, but then the lateral roll.
I don't know who's going to be the lateral part, though, Coach.
No, there was a guy that went by him on the outside. He just went too far down the field.
It went past him.
Yeah.
7:57 to go in the third, 32-17.
Big down here.
Catholic on top, and here's the quarterback rolling to the right. Sawyer. He's got a receiver back to the near side. Underthrows him. Incomplete. He had J.P. Vaughn open.
How many times have you heard me say, don't throw late across the field? That's too dangerous. That ball could have been intercepted for 6.
Yeah, Vaught was open, though, but the quarterback just underthrew him and almost picked off. So it'll force a punt here by Pulaski Southwestern with 7:45 to go in the third quarter.
Man, that quarterback for Kansas City, he can do that. I don't know of any high school players that can do that, make that throw.
Ben Meehan, maybe.
He'd be running around like crazy making yardage.
Here's the Vaught punt, taking it by Schnurr to 35. Schnurr dancing and breaks the tackle to 35, coming to the near side, and here's flags all over the field. Ball is loose, but he jumps back on it at the 38. Let's see what the call is here. There's penalty flags down.
Yeah, there's always penalties on those plays when they run around back and forth and up and down and so on. So officials talking to one of the players for Southwestern.
Yeah, making sure he's okay, I think.
Yeah.
And we're going to unravel it here. Let's let the referee make the call for us. Holding against the Knights. Blocking the back. That'll move them back, so Catholic will have it, but the penalty marker will move it back and to about the 27-yard line.
You know, that foul almost goes on the shoulders of Schnurr because, you know, he's running back and forth on a punt return, and you really can't do that. You just can't do that. It just allows too much time for the defense to get on the football and for your players to have holding penalties or blocking penalties.
And jumping again is Gregory.
Gregory's having a fit tonight.
He's trying to jump the snaps, what he's trying to do, and he's trying to do it 3 or 4 times.
Well, not enough. Are they going to call a penalty? Yeah, they are. There are not enough high school football teams that change the snap count. That's one thing that we insisted on in several places that I coached. Coach Raines insisted on it, and Curtis Cotton. Change the snap count. Change it. And you have to be disciplined enough on your team not to move.
So it'll be 1st and 5 instead of 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Waiting for the snap. Bo Allen, quick pass out to Schnurr. Schnurr for the screen, and there's another flag down as he takes it up to the 34-yard line. That'll be holding against the Knights.
Nice tackle out there, though. I didn't get the number, but really nice tackle on the snur, and he's hard to tackle.
Yeah, Pennington, I believe, was out there, among others. Rowan Pennington. And that penalty is going to be against the Knights, so this will take back the 5-yard penalty and a little bit more.
Throw the ball down the field, Bo. Run those little crossing patterns and stuff that you guys are so good at. Well, it's going to be, what down is it? Is it still first down?
Yeah, it's still first down, but that penalty is going to be all the way back at the 20.
They've
got to get up to the 37 for a first down, so 1st and 17.
Yeah, they got to get way up there.
Yeah.
And they're getting close to that goal line back there. They have to be careful. They've got to get some yardage on this play. They don't have to get it all.
Brinkman is the running back, and they fake to him. Bo Allen rolling. He rolls out. He's got his man over at the 30 to the 35-yard line, and the catch was made by Dylan Bracken.
Nice job, Dylan. Way to go. It was a really nice move it was a kind of a waggle action by the quarterback.
We haven't seen Bracken make a whole lot of catches this year, Coach, and we've done Catholic several times.
Yeah. He made that one.
He made that one.
That's the one that counts
made it
right
count
now.
because he picked up about 16 yards. Second and about a yard.
They're running some flip-flops out there now.
6:38 to go here in the third quarter. 32-17. Knights on top of the Southwestern Warriors here at Joseph K. Ford Stadium. Bo Allen is back. Here comes pressure. Sets up over the screen and hitting hard and dropped there on a good play. Coming up is number 52, Kenny Robinson, the linebacker.
Yeah, Kenny, receiver should have dropped that ball. He would have made it actually.
He lost
an extra yard. Yeah, he lost yardage on it.
3rd and about 3.
On the catch. This is a big third down play. Big third down play.
At the 35-yard line for the Knights. Bo Allen, they have Ryan Nichols in the backfield now. So Ryan Nichols in the backfield with twins out to both sides for Bo Allen, the junior quarterback, 6'2". Allen is going to give to Nichols. Nichols tripped up, and I don't think he got the first down. That's a good play turned in there, and that was Gregory.
Gregory again, yeah.
Gregory turned that in, and Robinson helped out, but I tell you what, he's short of the first down.
He is.
And Catholic, 4th down.
Punt the ball, Coach.
Yep, and if they don't punt it here, the offense is coming off. It looks like they are going to punt the ball.
They're going to measure. I don't know why.
He's about a half a yard shy. Thanks to Rafferty's Restaurants, and check out the Scholastic Ball Report Sunday at noon as McKenna Vincini, girl from Lexington Catholic, a great volleyball player going to Stanford, Reagan Alexander, Coach Federley, and Madison Central, and Coach Mark Centers, Team of the Week, and we got a great feature on a great soccer player down in the mountains, Coach.
So I love those features. Usually you get to meet these kids and the academics, some of them. Wow.
Wandale Robinson was fabulous.
Oh, he was fabulous.
We went one-on-one with him in the studio last week, and a young man, I tell you, I think he's going, Coach, I'll tell you right now where I think he's going. I think he's
Alabama?
going to Kentucky.
That'd be nice.
So they're going to go for it, 4th down.
See, this is where they have a problem. They just don't have that big fullback to run the ball up in there.
Bo Allen trying to bark him offside, and he points, and he's going to be offside, and that goes against Southwestern. It'll be the referee's going to talk about it, and it's going to be against Lexington Catholic. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the center bobbed his head, or they may have called on the quarterback for making that quick move toward the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, well, that'll move it back 5 yards.
Well, you got to punt now.
And that'll drop back. Drew Sawyers will drop back deep to return this punt. And waiting for the snap.
Nice.
Punt, and it's a short punt.
It's going to roll, though.
Yeah, but it takes a Catholic roll down inside the 30 and about the 29-yard line.
That's not bad. That's pretty good. It could have rolled a little further, but on a wet field, it's tough.
I think that was Brennan Anderson.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm just I have said this from the beginning. Lexington Catholic, if you're a young guy out there ready to go to Lexington Catholic, if you're a big, strong, quick guy that can run that fullback spot or that power back spot, that's what they need here. They've got just about everything else.
Chase Doan is flanking now Drew Sawyers, the senior quarterback. Sawyers going to fake it, tuck it around the right side, and finds a seam up to the 36-yard line. Nice run there for about 6 yards for the quarterback. You know, listen to this, Coach. Sawyers came in 102 carries, 937 yards, 10 touchdowns. He's got 11 touchdowns tonight, but almost 1,000 yards rushing, 50 of 83 passing, 800 yards, and 7 touchdowns.
Yeah, he's pretty amazing. It's no wonder that team has only lost one football game this year.
They came in with a sterling record of 8-1. Lexington Catholic 6-3, but look who their losses are to: DeSales, Highlands, and running up the middle, that's Doan to midfield, all the way down to the 48-yard line of Lexington Catholic. And finally stopping him there was Klein, Coach.
Yeah, Catholic needs to quit fooling around here and get those first downs when they need those 4th and shorts and control the game a little bit with their offense, because this offense from Southwestern can score. And they will take a lot of clock up, too, if they want to score.
Wide outs to both sides for Drew Sawyers. And he is going to be following the block of Doan. Sawyers to the 40. First down to the 38-yard line. As Drew Sawyers followed the block there, Chase Doan out of the backfield, the freshman running back.
Well, he's just like Sawyers like having another running back back there, a running back that can throw. He's not a passer that can run. He's a running back that can throw.
I'm surprised Dylan Bland's not in the game, because Chase Doan keeps limping around like there's definitely something wrong with his ankle.
Well, I wonder if Bland might be banged up a little bit.
He's a slot to the left side, Coach. And they give to Doan, and ankle or not, he's down to the 34, pickup of about 4, maybe 5, and he is stoned there. And who was that that got him, Coach? Joseph Osborne, maybe?
Maybe. I'm trying to look through 2 panes of glass and some rain. So
yeah, rain is really low.
Yeah, that was Osborne.
Yeah, he made a nice hit on that play. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Second down inside the 35. Sawyer fakes, keeps it, and he's got the first down. Down to the 27-yard line. First down, Drew Sawyers. What an effort there by the quarterback of Pulaski Southwestern.
Doan and Sawyers are just tearing up the defense. Offensive line, now we got to give them credit, Gary. They're moving the Lexington Catholic guys out of the way.
First down.
Some big boys.
At the 27. Sawyer takes a direct snap, rolls to the right to the 25, maybe the 24, pick up about 3.
Yeah, they can call holding on almost every play. They're just letting them play, thank goodness.
That was Clay Callahan helping out on the play there for the Knights defense. As we said, he came in with 12 tackles against Garrett County last week. Shout out to Cynthia Duffy. Quentin is starting tonight. He's doing a good job. Quarterback hit, knocked back there. That time he faked it to Doan, and boy, they said too much of that.
Yeah,
that's a 4 straight carry, and finally Catholic stopped it.
Sammy Vaughn.
Yeah, Sammy Vaughn, 6'7". He's going to Miami of Ohio, Coach.
He can play. He's a big guy, but he's quick in his feet.
He'll play with A.J. Mayer up there at Miami of Ohio. Kid out of Covington Catholic last year.
He was tough. Doggone.
Third down, minute 56.
Catholic's tough again this year, Covington Catholic.
They're undefeated. Third down. Twins both sides. Sawyer back into pocket. Steps up. And he breaks a tackle down to the 20-yard line. And it's going to be 4th down at about 3. And the hit made there by Emnett.
Emnett just barely got him, too. I tell you what, that was another good run. He was pinned back there, but he actually broke that tackle. And
if Emnett had been there, he might still be running.
Oh, I think he would have been. Absolutely.
Minute 26. In the third quarter, 32-17, Knights on top of the Warriors, and Pulaski Southwestern 4th down and 3 near the 20-yard line of Catholic. Sawyers takes it left side, trying to get outside, and he is stopped at the 20-yard line. He is stoned. Tackle. And who made that hit, Coach?
It was coming here right now, number 5.
Coulter helped out, and Callahan.
Callahan hit a big hit in there. Clay Callahan, yeah. Real quick, Gary, Paul Lawrence Dunbar is beating Western from Louisville 33-6. And let's see. Cooper leads Henry Clay now 14-7 still.
Cooper out of northern Kentucky and Boone County. one of the schools that took some of Boone's talent along with Ryle High School.
All right, I don't have a score on Frederick Douglass.
A minute 8, timeout on the field, minute 8 to go in the third quarter. Lexington Catholic 32-17 for the Warriors of Pulaski Southwestern. We'll be back on the Mingua Beef Jerky High School football game of the week.
I work really hard, but I'm struggling to pay my bills on time. I've gotten pretty far behind, and I don't know what to do.
Is this happening to you? We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode.
Bankruptcy could be your best solution. We're here to give you a fresh financial.
Back first down at the 20-yard line for Bo Allen. He's looking left, getting pressure, and he's going to tuck it. There's a flag as he's run out of bounds, and he's hit over there on the sideline. And the benches as Bo Allen is hit late over there. There's a late hit flag, and then there's flags down before he was run out of bounds. And let's see what the call is over there.
Well, it's a late hit. It'll be a dead ball foul. So if it's a hold, they'll have to mark the hold off and then mark the 15 yards off against the other team, against Southwestern.
The referees are conferencing.
Yeah, you don't have offsetting penalties when one's a live ball, one's a dead ball.
Yeah, well, that's what it was, Coach.
We'll see. Joe Steffen, he's had his work cut out for him today.
He sure has. We got a minute 2 to go in the third, and Catholic by 15. And it's going to be holding against Catholic, as I said, and they'll mark that off. Dead ball, personal foul against Southwestern.
So you'll call 10 against Catholic, unless it's half the distance. You'll go 10 against Catholic, but then you'll have to go 15 back.
Right. So they go back 10. That's to the 10.
No, you go up 15.
And then to the 25. Yeah.
Yeah, so it would be second down.
Second down and about 5.
Right?
Yep. So that solves that.
Yep, that solves that. You have that was one of the things we were going to talk about. We just didn't have time.
Yeah.
Live ball, dead ball.
Yeah, live ball, dead ball. That's what you were talking about at halftime.
Yeah.
That was apropos.
Yeah, absolutely. It always happens that way.
Sure does, Coach. I tell you, you just know.
Empty backfield.
Yep. Triple receivers to the bottom for Bo Allen.
Linebackers are coming, Gary.
Bo Allen, blitz being shown. Allen right side, fires it over there. Caught by Schnurr, breaks a tackle 30, 35, and up to the 41-yard line.
Isn't he quick
Nathan
when he makes
Schnurr.
those catches, man? I tell you, he runs those little curl patterns, and he always breaks that first tackle every time.
Pickup of about 15 and a first down to the 40. We've got only 52 seconds to go in this third quarter, and Lexington Catholic leads 32-17. Pulaski Southwestern out of Somerset. Bo Allen looks left, throws right to Schnurr, and he's hit again, and dropped finally. Boy, I tell you, he was hit about 3 times.
Yeah, it was.
52 came up, put a hit on him. That was Robinson. Then Gregory put a hit on him, and then 44 was over there. Harmon, I tell you, everybody was putting hits on Schnurr. That doesn't seem fair.
No. Gregory's everywhere. He's on the left side hitting people, in the middle hitting people, on the right side hitting people, and then he hits the center, and the referees get mad.
He's hit the center a couple times, and they have been upset. So
linebackers backed off now.
They have. They backed off, playing about 7 yards deep back there, aren't they?
Playing cover 2. They're playing zone all the way now.
Robinson's played a well of a game for Barnes.
Nice job.
Bo Allen's got some time. Throws it deep downfield, and a receiver running down there. Incomplete. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. As we go to the fourth quarter, when we come back, it'll be third down at the 42-yard line for the Knights, and Lexington Catholic leads it 32-17 over Pulaski. And there comes a late flag, as it looked like somebody from Catholic maybe. A late flag comes in there. 32-17, Catholic on top. We'll be back on PrepSpin.com.
Are you thinking about Invisalign? Trust your smile with the experts at Kentucky Orthodontics and Invisalign. Did you know that Doctors Durbin, Morris, and Garner have transformed over 50,000 smiles and have utilized the newest technologies available? Schedule your complimentary Invisalign simulation scan today.
I work
Welcome back here to the fourth quarter, and Lexington Catholic and Pulaski Southwestern. Pulaski had a couple of big fourth down stops in that third quarter, but they couldn't capitalize. Coach Meehan, Gary Ball, Mike Meehan, William Warfield, Joe Allen, our videographer here at the Joseph Ford Stadium.
It's confusing. It's getting near Halloween, and I can tell there's all kinds of spooky stuff going on out there. Now, after you went to commercial, there was another penalty flag flew out.
Yeah, late flag. And I think it's going to be against Catholic.
I don't know. Joe Stephan, now they're moving the other direction because the team switched.
Yeah, they're marking it off against Lexington Catholic. They were up at the 42.
Coach Smith is not real happy over here on the sideline. In fact, there's several coaches that are not happy.
That's a 15-yarder, Coach. That's unsportsmanlike. A 15-yard penalty, and it's going to take it all the way back to the 27.
Yeah. Yeah. Now we're third down though, correct? It's going to be third and 24. Not much in the playbook for that.
No, but Bo Allen threw a 70-yard strike to Neuer.
Yeah, playing off so far, though, it's going to be hard.
Back to pass. And Bo Allen, he's stepping up, throws it, and and it's caught down to the 40-yard line.
Unbelievable.
And what a great catch by Luke Powell.
Luke Powell, man. He went between two defenders and caught the football. Number 32 and number 7 for Southwestern. They're talking to each other right now. You had it? I thought you had it. No, I thought you had it.
And that is Dylan Bland, the great athlete Bland. Luke Powell with a great catch.
Super catch right in between two people. Right on the sideline. Bo Allen just put that up and said, come on, buddy, you can get it.
And he got it. Triple receivers to the top. Bo Allen back in the pass. Back in the pocket. Steps up, and he's going to be sacked at the 43-yard line.
What they did was they set up to rush 3, Gary. Instead of rushing 3, they brought a linebacker at the last second, a delayed blitz on the outside. He caused wreaked a little havoc on Bo that time.
You know that was Jimmy Purdue, number 36, making the sack there for Pulaski Southwestern.
Right, and Purdue came late on the outside. So that was a good defensive look. They were in a 3-4 instead of a 4-3. Now they're back in their 4-3.
Yeah, Larry French really does a good job of coaching. Here goes to Brinkman up the gut down to the 38-yard line. So it'll be third down from there and about 9 yards for the Knights. Down to 10 minutes, Coach. 10:40 to go in this football game, and neither team has scored here in the second half.
No. Both teams are playing good defense right now and stopping each other in crucial times. So referee timeout while a player ties his shoe, which is fine. That's good. Officials are allowed to do that.
Brinkman is taking care of his shoe. Yep.
Okay, Bo Allen's in control of the situation here right now.
Third down.
Bringing that linebacker. See that linebacker sneaking in from the outside again?
Yep.
See, he's lined up over the slot back like he's playing man-to-man or going to run a little curl zone out there. Flat zone, excuse me.
So third down. 10 minutes. Bo Allen.
Nothing there.
Allen throws it.
Boom.
And it's going to be caught by Tommy Knopp, who came out of nowhere, got the first down to the 28-yard line. That's a great catch there by Tommy Knopp. Remember last week, a couple weeks ago, he wore 87.
In honor of
the player Busson.
Yeah, Busson, who had been injured.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tommy Knopp, but that was Bo Allen. That was an absolute rocket he threw in there.
Yeah, Tyler Busson. He had ACL surgery again. I think that's the third time Tyler's had that. That's unfortunate for that young man. Nice young man. There's Brinkman, and he's going to be hauled down at the 26.
Now that was a draw. That was a quarterback draw, but Bo didn't sell that very well.
Yeah.
You know.
I ran into Tyler as I left church last Sunday at Crossroads and met his grandparents and his family. He's a nice young man. Third ACL for that young man.
That's sad, but you know you run in that situation. The players loved him. You could tell by just their response to him.
I think he was a UFO, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
9 minutes to go in this game, 32-17. Second down for the Knights. Twins to both sides, and there's Fake to Brinkman, and he to the 20. There's a flag down as Bo Allen takes to the 15-yard line, but there's a flag down.
Yeah, probably another block in the back. The ball was thrown right there by the linesman where that normally is a hold or a block in the back.
And that's exactly what it's going to be with 8:50 to go in this game. Fast-moving second half, Coach, because nobody scored.
Fast-moving second half. And, again, Lexington Catholic's the one controlling the game. If they would just not have the penalties that keep knocking them back. They're making big plays to get the first downs.
Coach, have you been watching Quentin Duffy?
Quentin Duffy.
Yeah, the young man that started lineman, 79.
Yeah, he's playing well.
He's a freshman. Did you know that?
That's freaky.
He is going to be a good one. Second down. Allen take a little live. He's got a wide open receiver, and Luke Powell dances the 5, cuts back, touchdown. Luke Powell.
Nice job by Bo Allen. Really nice job.
Just lobbed it up in the air for Powell down the near sideline. He was wide open, Coach.
Pretty impressive, I'll tell you. This is a fantastic passing team.
His stats are going to be impressive, talking about Bo Allen. That's another touchdown pass. He had, 2 in the first half?
2 in the first half, and a lot of yardage on those passes. I'll take a look at the stats here in a minute.
Yep. 8:28, and, of course, Southwestern's had their opportunities in this game.
Buffy did a nice job on that play. I was watching him. Did a nice job. Nice block.
So here's Woody in out of the – so Luke Powell will catch a touchdown, hold the ball in the placement for the extra point. Back to Powell, and the kick is up, and it is good. Trey Woody is an outstanding kicker, and he nails that one. That extra point, 39-17. Knights on top. Knights trying to go to 7-3 and head into the playoffs. 3A Commonwealth Gridiron Bowl. Pulaski Southwestern 8-1. We'll be back here. It is 39-17, 8:28 to go in the ball game.
Really hard, but I'm struggling to pay my bills on time. I've gotten pretty far behind, and I don't know what to do.
Is this happening to you? We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode.
Bankruptcy could be your best solution. We're here to give you a fresh financial start.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free in Lexington and now in Somerset.
Welcome back. Gary Ball, Mike Meehan, William Warfield of PrepSpin, the king of stream. Joe Allen, Catholic, just scored the only touchdown here in the second half. It came with 8:28 to go in the fourth quarter. They lead 39-17. It was Luke Powell hauled in that touchdown. What numbers for Bo Allen, Coach?
Yeah, amazing. He's 14
of 16.
14 of 16 for 284 yards, 3 touchdowns. But here's a cool thing. He has thrown to 6 different receivers.
Like you said, like you told the Pulaski radio guys, he's got about 5 or 6 guys he can throw the ball to.
You can't guard them all.
You just don't know who to stop. Here's the kick, and it's taken by Bland. He finally picks it up after he bobbled it 3 times, and he's going to be smothered at the Callahan and company down there at the 20-yard line.
They're all down there.
So that's where Southwestern will have it. 8:21 to go in the football game.
See, they're going to have to. Southwestern's going to have to. They're going to have to get away from their game plan now, and that's what Catholic does so well. They take you out of your game plan. Southwestern wants to control the ball on the ground, run double backs back there, run fakes, let their quarterback take the ball too, run the ball. But they're going to have to open up, maybe throw some screens or some other things here, just trying to spread them out.
High school sports, check out the Scholastic Ball Report Sunday at noon on the CW. Channel 914 is the high definition on Spectrum.
Channel 28 on Dish.
Yeah, 28 on Dish. And up the middle that's going to be Bland. And he's to the 40, dancing, doing his best Barry Sanders imitation to the 40-yard line. Picked up about 20 yards on that one.
Yeah, Barry Sanders, he can do that little stop cut,
and the reason
jump cut.
I'm telling you, Lexington Catholic fans, you might want to watch a show this Sunday is because you're going to see one of the top volleyball players from Lexington Catholic, McKenna Vicini. Vicini is a 4.0 student. She's going to Stanford University.
That's a long trip, but that's a high academic school and a great volleyball
She'll
school.
be on Sunday at noon on the Scholastic Ball Report. First down and 10, and quarterback was trying to hand it to somebody. He's
Didn't
like,
want
here,
it.
take the ball. Anybody want the ball? Take it.
He said, I don't want it, man. You take it. I don't
But
want
nobody took it. He tucked it back in and sucked the football himself, and he stopped about a yard, but Klein picked up the tackle there, but pick up a yard, be second down and 9.
It's going to be interesting to see. Lexington Catholic's not changing their defense either. They're still playing the cover 3 look right now. The linebackers are playing a little deep, maybe a spy on the quarterback.
Dylan Bland, 45, up to the 50. He's down the sideline, and the only thing that he stepped
Woo!
out or he would have been gone.
Yeah, he squirted through there. I thought he
Yeah.
was gone, too. He must have just stepped out of bounds. Where are they marking it at? About the
He is quick on quick.
45-yard line, maybe?
First down for Southwestern.
45.
Coach, you wanted a close ball game, and this has been a pretty good ball game here. Nobody scored except for Catholic. Finally scored on that with 8:38 in this ball game on that touchdown pass from Bo Allen to Luke Powell.
That flurry at the end of the first half of score like that, but then nothing since then.
Here's a give to Doan to the left side, and that's to the 45. No gain. And there come flags all over the place.
Yeah, there's just
A.J.
flag
King,
after flag.
A.J. King will be whistled for this one, I think.
Jackson Klein again. Nice play by Jackson. He's played wonderful. He didn't make the tackle, but he caused the tackle. He stretched that play all the way to the sideline.
And that's going to be a personal foul against the Knights. Be a dead ball foul, 15-yarder, Coach.
Yeah. Look who's going in now. Big number 79. They're using Duffy a lot today. Yep.
So he went in, big freshman went in on defense.
Yeah, Coach
been playing offensive line.
Coach Smith's scratching his head over there. He's not too happy with some of his players right now.
So at the 31, first down. And they give to Bland. And he's going to be rode by Callahan. Will ride him down like a cowboy down to the 26. That time he looked like a Bronco cowboy.
He did. He wrestled him to the ground. That's that OT play. They pull the backside guard and tackle, and then he just fills up in. Bland just turns up the field and picks a hole, really.
Well, Bland's now over 100 yards with 115, Coach.
Yeah, he's quite a runner.
He's only a sophomore. Did I mention that?
Yes.
6:48 to go in this football game. And Bland trying to get in motion before the handoff to Doan, and that'll come back because he took off in motion way too soon.
Yeah, he was really going early. We'll call it legal motion. You got it. Illegal motion. All right. Can't do that.
That'll cost you 5 every time.
Yep.
6:39 here in this football game. 39 for Lexington Catholic, 17 for Southwestern. Southwestern came in one of the top football teams in 5A at 8-1. Lexington Catholic. Well, this is going to be if they can hold on here and get this win, this would be a big win here for Lexington Catholic heading into playoffs with a 7-3 record.
Sure it is, and playing a quality football team.
Exactly.
Making mistakes and still winning a football game, that'd be something. Southwestern is not changing their game plan. They are not changing it. They are stubborn. They're going to run that football.
And we've got Xavier Streeter in at quarterback right now, Coach.
Oh, different quarterback.
Streeter's in at quarterback. Streeter gives now Bland around the right side to the 25, trying to cut it up, and he's still on his feet down to the – wow, he nearly broke that, Coach.
He did.
He's got the first down of the 15.
Right. He got out of bounds to stop the clock, too, and it's a first down. Again, Lexington, and we didn't expect an onside kick. We've seen them all night anyway.
Yeah.
If they score. Bland's pretty impressive.
Picked up about, 15 on that one?
15.
So at the 16-yard line. And there's going to be
nothing.
Good defense. And you know who that was, Coach. That was big 79.
Big Duffy ran right through the man.
Duffy.
Woo. I know. He ran right through the blocker.
5 minutes, 53 seconds to go in the football game, and it's going to be 2nd down and 11 for Pulaski Southwestern. Bland, Streeter gives to Bland up the gut. Bland down to the 10, spinning, and down to the 5, and no, down to the 10, excuse me, and he's got it down. It's going to be 3rd and about 3 at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, they're still 3 touchdowns back, and that clock is just ticking away. So that's their enemy right now is the clock. Lexington Catholic, try to keep them from scoring here a couple times. Give them a couple plays. Take that thing down below 5 minutes and, get it down to about 4:12 or something.
Streeter gives back over left side, and Doan takes it down to close to the first down marker, but pick up of about 2. That'll be 4th down, Coach. And Pulaski will need about 2 yards, maybe 3 for the first down.
Right. They're doing much better going outside than going inside. They started the game out going inside pretty well, but it looks to me like they really need to keep outside, run those sweeps, or let's see if they get outside here.
Sawyer's out with a possible concussion.
Yep,
A give now to Bland, and I don't think he got it, Coach.
It's close.
I think Catholic held him about a yard shy, and if they did, they can just run out this clock. And they did hold him. And so Lexington Catholic held him.
Now they just got to hold on to the ball, being backed up close to the goal line.
And we understand that Drew Sawyers, that's why Drew Sawyers with a possible concussion, Coach.
Well, I hope he's all right because they're going to need him in the weeks
playoffs,
to come.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much in the first round, Gary, but for sure in the second round on.
So Catholic takes over on downs at the what's that, the 5-yard line?
5-yard line, and
ball that work it out to about the 7.
Yeah, as my friends at hold on.
Bo Allen.
Who's that running back?
Brinkman.
Brinkman's still in there.
And back to pass is Bo Allen. Allen steps up, throws a deep downfield. Schnurr, and he can't quite catch up to it at the midfield stripe. Schnurr trying to catch up to it. Oh, so close. And Allen threw that. Bo threw that from the end zone out to the 50-yard line.
As my friends at Big Things Kentucky say, Bo knows. So having a guy like that in control when you're in control of the game
and
like this.
I want to remind you folks, tomorrow's supposed to rain. If you got nothing great, go see Dracula. The Kentucky Ballet Theater has Dracula going on tomorrow. Ooh. Get in the Halloween mood going to see Dracula at the Opera House tomorrow, Kentucky Ballet Theater at 2 o'clock and 7 o'clock.
Hey,
4:20.
I'm gonna be over at Chicken Salad Chick on Monday signing autographs.
Chicken Salad Chick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chicken Salad Chick. It's in Brandon Cross.
Did you make that up?
Are you really? I'm serious, dude.
King of Stream's going to be a Chicken Salad Chick. It's in the Brandon Crossing, and he'll be signing autographs Monday.
Oh, I'm going to
What
go get
time?
one.
What time Monday?
Noon.
At noon.
Noon to 2. Limited.
Noon to 2. Chicken Salad Chick. 3rd down and 6.
Woo. Chicken Salad Chick. I never heard of that.
Bo Allen back to pass.
Look at your flare pass,
Steps,
Bo.
throws it, and it's going to be Knopp. And no, he does not. I thought he had it, but he dropped it. So that'll bring up 4th down. Wow, that just took a minute off the clock.
Yeah, that
Coach.
was not smart. Now, they could have run the ball in there and taken the timeouts away from Southwestern. There were so many things they could have done there. And also in that play, Bo never looked to his side. He ran the little flare out there, and the flare pass was open. So, oh well. Bo knows. We'll see.
So that'll send Bland back deep to receive this punt. Catholic be punting from their own end zone. They bobble it, and he's going to be stopped at the 3-yard line.
Oh, my goodness gracious. This is a headache, honestly. We're talking about
the punter.
Just dropped it out of his hands. It was kind of a low snap, but
That
still.
was Brennan Anderson. He fumbled the ball, and then I tell you, Southwestern jumped on him at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, Southwestern. And we know what they're going to do here. If they score, they're going to do an onside kick.
Right. And how much time was taken off the clock there by the offense by Lexington Catholic? Just a few seconds, you know.
Streeter, he has Bland to the left and Doan to the right, and he's going to give, and Bland hit, knocked backwards. Big hit there by Callahan and company.
Callahan will hit you. He will hit you. That was a nice job.
Clay Callahan coming off a 12-tackle night against Garrett County last week, and he is picking right up where he left off. 2nd and goal, and I'll tell you what do you call here, Coach?
Go outside. I mean, they're not having any luck inside. Go ahead outside. Lexington Catholic is plowing inside. They're pinching with their ends.
Bland trying to dance and stopped at the 3-yard line. Eminent and company.
They're running off tackle. He's trying to turn it up inside. He needs to bounce out toward the pylon on the outside.
So Southwestern.
Good job for Catholic, though, Coach.
Yeah.
They're taking away that time on that clock.
So Bland only got about maybe half a yard. So 3rd down and goal from the 4. Here comes Streeter from the sideline.
Sawyer probably would have run it himself there if he was in the game.
Yeah, that's where you missed Drew Sawyer's. Such a good runner. 11 touchdowns rushing. Nearly 1,000 yards rushing. Streeter to Bland, and he is hit, not going anywhere.
Well, I don't know
It'll be 4th down. I don't know what they're calling.
Got another flag here.
Yeah, but they're calling the same play, Coach, and it hadn't worked either time.
They're calling the same play, and he's turning upfield right where that power is because they're pinching down inside.
See who this flag is against.
I don't know.
Long talk going on.
Yeah, the back judge threw the flag. So.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not a little love between these two teams. They called it against Pulaski. Southwestern.
Yeah, it was dead ball after the play. One of the players for Southwestern grabbed the guy by the back of the neck of the jersey and threw him down.
So that'll be 3rd and goal from the 19-yard line, right?
Yeah, this game's over now. They just need to.
Yeah.
They just need to be careful they don't get anybody tossed in this game right now.
Yeah.
Then they'd be out the next game too.
Streeter. Xavier Streeter, the junior quarterback in there for Sawyers. Back in the pocket. Throws it down the right side, and it's going to be nearly picked off and dropped. So that'll bring up 4th down.
Too many Catholic defenders thought that they could get the ball that time. So.
I think they're going to bring in Max Brainerd for a field goal, Coach. Oh, it'll be 1st down. I guess Knights will take over.
Yeah, Knights will take over.
It wasn't 3rd down. It was 4th down.
And hopefully they'll just put their knee down
They
here.
had 3rd down on the scoreboard, Coach. So they're wrong down up there.
Well, hopefully he'll get under center and just put his knee down.
Yeah, just go into victory formation because Southwestern does have, both teams have 3 timeouts left, but I don't think you'll use them here, will you, Coach?
No, there's no sense in it.
Yeah, minute 48, Lexington Catholic 39, and Cynthia Duffy, Quentin Duffy has showed himself up very well. There's Brinkman diving up to the 28-yard line, picking up about 8 or 9 yards.
Brinkman, the ball carrier, tackled on the play by Xavier Streeter.
Playoffs start next week, Coach.
Yep. Exciting time.
Commonwealth Gridiron Bowl playoffs. Minute 25. If we have a game next Friday, just check the Herald Leader. We're always in the Herald Leader Friday morning. Just check the Herald Leader for the game we'll cover here on PrepSpin. Boone County is at Henry Clay next week. Hand off and up to the 30 and the 1st down. That was Ryan Nichols carrying it.
Just put your knee down and run this clock out. Don't take a chance on getting anybody hurt running
Just go down into victory formation. That's all you have to do. Here comes Emnett in the ball game with I think A.J. King is coming in there as well. A.J. King coming in. Down to 49 seconds.
Philip Goff checking in.
Philip Goff is coming in as well, one of the seniors. So Allen just takes a snap, goes down to one knee, and that should just about do it for Lexington Catholic. I'm not sure they'll even have to run another play. Down to 27 seconds. Might have to take, referee's going to make them run one more play.
No, they won't have to run a play.
Okay.
Not with 2019. It was 35-second clock. They won't.
Yeah, not even have to run a play. So Southwestern will end their regular season 8-2. Lexington Catholic 7-3. The Knights win it 39-17 over Pulaski Southwestern. Coach, a good game by the receivers, and a good game too by some of the Emnett, Callahan, some of the linebackers and a good start here for Quentin Duffy, the freshman, who played a little bit of defense there late too.
Played good defense there late. Pretty cool. Yeah, again, what we said early, it's pretty tough to stop Lexington Catholic's passing attack when they have 6 receivers that can catch the football and do damage, and plus game breakers, too. So, and with a quarterback that can put the ball on the money, we've only seen him have one bad game this year.
Okay.
But it looks like they're all shaking hands now, and there was a little action right there at the end of the first half.
And the only touchdown in the second half came on a Bo Allen to Luke Powell pass down the near sideline, and that was the only touchdown. It was 32-17 at halftime. The game ends at 39-17.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, that was it. Lexington Catholic shot themselves in the foot a few times on 4th downs, but they prevailed, and now they're going into the playoffs, ready to go.
Playoffs start next Friday here, the Commonwealth Gridiron Bowl playoffs in the state of Kentucky in all 6 classes. For William Warfield, the king of string, for Joe Allen, the videographer, the best in the business, for Coach Mike Meehan, this is Gary Ball. Final score, the Knights 39, the Pulaski Southwestern Warriors 17. Until next week, have a great weekend, everybody.